To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
Hey!
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension.
Over there.
Pumpkin guy.
How's it going? I know the alerts are paused. I gotta unpause them. I'm doing this before the stream now, so it's like, I don't know, everything gets messed up. I gotta unpause alerts. Give me a second. Give me a second. There's a lot of them. You know, hold on a second. They're like 2 seconds. All right, just wait. Not a big deal. You can be patient. Just gotta do it then. Here we go. Boop. And there you go. I paused.
A little bit more of Amazon's money is now mine.
Hey, there you go. Vladimir. Thank you for the resub. No, they came in earlier. I want them to kind of, go through. So.
Welcome.
Welcome,
yes,
Catman.
16 months. All hail our pumpkin latte master.
Latte. Huh. What's up? How's it going? Thank you, Catman. What's up? How you doing? Go. New follow. Thank you, Rice Megatron. Rice?
Thank you.
Megatron made out of rice.
Greetings, Sir PG and Master John. How are you doing today?
All right, I'm awake. That's
Thank
it.
you.
What's up?
Good morning, Pumpkin Guy. How are things going?
So far, so good. You tell me, how are things
Thank
going?
you for your support.
Yeah.
42 moons.
42 minutes.
This is the best damn stream featuring a pumpkin. Thank you, PG and Pauline. I love my padded cell. I never want to leave my lovely white room or change out of my clean and tidy straight jacket. For the Horde, not Blizz.
Where'd you get a clean straitjacket? Where'd they get a clean one? That's like contraband. Thank you. What's up? Let me say hi to everyone. Hey, Psych Adam Mac.
You have chosen
I'm dyslexic. I can't read that.
I watched an ad just to sub on stream.
Hey, what? Really? Oh, that's weird. Night Howler, thank you. Appreciate. Stranger on the Highway, what's up? Eagle, right on right, what's up? Sadie Pumpkin, Brandon Simmons, Buccaneer Squirrel, Mazel, Psych Animac. Animac? Or Psychonomic? I can't read that. Try. Foxbat, what's up? Professor Mad Lad, what's up? Lost Pixie, hello. Real Max Marvel. How's it going? Dude, it's Sunday.
Nice.
It's whatever.
My still has blood stains in it.
Oh, see? That's what we're used to. That's the type of clothing we're used to. Go. No note. No note. Johnny want no note. Johnny, no note. Thank you. I appreciate it. 61 moons. What's up? Thank you. What's up? Yes. All right. What's up? Morning, people. What's up, Wolfnick? How's it going? Curious Kitty, Zachariah. What's up? Hold on. I missed one. I know. Oh, there it is. No, Zachariah.
Thank you.
What's up? Hi.
How's it going, PG?
Blue
Dawn,
Moon.
Pauline, Jim in chat.
So
Hope you're
great.
having a great day.
So far, so good. I don't know. I can't really complain. We had a little bit of snowfall this morning. It looked nice for about 5 seconds, and then it went away like it should. You know? It was like, oh, look, first snowfall of the year, and they made everything look kind of Christmassy for about 2 seconds, and then it just kind of melted. And I was like, yes, that's what snow should be. Now, here, everything looks pretty, now I'm going to leave. You know? Instead of, hey, everything looks pretty, and now it's getting buried, and now I can't even see anything. Oh, my God. And that kind of thing. Dude, I like when nature's agreeable. What's it? Bob Zinker, what's up? How's it going? Curious Kitty, hello. Wolfnick, hello. I know I'm repeating, but just in case I miss somebody. Fallen Rose, what's up? Zograd, hello and thank you. Brandon, hello. What's up? Slow pairs, what's going on? Sounds like a snow day in Arizona. Yeah, there you go. No, places that get snow, like, that are generally warm, it's like, hey, man, what's happening? Ah! You know? You can get a fraction of an inch, and then people are just like, all right, that's it, close everything. Just saying, it's weird. Now, it's good. I expect this to be a slow weekend because, like, a lot of people are still traveling from the holiday. Or they're running around shopping like maniacs. And where are these Black Friday? Dude, there were supposed to be Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. I haven't seen jack. You know, and I went looking, and here's the thing. The stuff that I look at is weird and obscure, so generally I don't expect it to be on sale. But the stuff that I do look at, when it's on sale, I notice it's the same price as when it's normally on sale, so I'm just like, this isn't a sale. This is just a encore presentation of a discount, you know? I'm like, this is... come on. 5 inches of snow, what? Damn, didn't realize my stuff was muted. What'd you do? You muted it. Bloody Angel. Bloody Angel, you weren't first today. It was Evie. Gasp. Bill Fox went first snow here, and it's already ice. Ice! There you go. Exactly. Vladimir, hi. Hello, everyone. Happy Hanukkah. It is the first day of Hanukkah. I don't know what that means because I'm not part of that. But everybody have a happy Hanukkah, and may your... How many nights is it? You get a bunch of gifts though, right? You know, Christmas is just one. Isn't it like Hanukkah, like 8 days? I don't know, man. I don't know if I would like that. I feel like, I don't know. Most of them are practical gifts, right? I don't know. May your gifts be awesome and mesmerizing.
Muchas gracias.
There you go.
8 days.
It is 8 days. Yeah. I should have watched that Adam Sandler's thing. Was it 8 Crazy Nights or something like that? Though I probably shouldn't learn about other religious holidays through cartoons. But sometimes that works. I don't know. We'll see. Mariah Carey's voice is louder now. It's louder now? How's that even possible? Wow. Happy jolly month to all. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. I know. Somebody started getting a little bit festive too soon for my taste. I'm just saying. No, I usually December 1st. I mean, I know there's Black Friday sales that kind of kick things off, and people are like, oh, the holidays made... How's retail been holding up? Because I ain't going to a store. I'm just curious. I didn't see the usual, Twitter feed of people beating each other up over nothing. Yeah, we got snow. Yeah, we got a little bit. Yeah. Mr. Lokalance, what? I almost missed days where people would fight over the last toys on the shelf. You almost missed them. Back in ye olden times, right? Now you just got to fight with bots on the internet to see if you can get a console. Ugh. It was simpler times. You know, there was no internet. You'd have to run in there and basically use brute force to get what you want. Now it's like everyone's just scalping stuff with robots. The robots! But what, they tried to do a thing about that, about deposits, right?
Hanukkah starts on Sunday. The holiday, Judaism's 8-day festival of lights, commemorates the rededication of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem and the miracle of a one-day supply of oil lighting the temple's menorah for 8 days.
It's always about oil, isn't it? Hanukkah starts at sundown on November 28th and ends at sundown on 20 bits. I don't know, that's an incomplete sentence. I'm going to say, I don't know, it goes on forever then? I'll look it up. It's always about the oil. I went to see the new Thank you, I appreciate it. I went to see the new Resident Evil movies. I liked it better than the other ones because it was closer to the games. Oh, nice. Cool. Which Resident Evil movies? There was more movies? When did they come out? Which ones? You know what I caught the other day? Oh, God. It was on Pluto. And it's like, just before I was going to sleep, I'm like, all right, let's see what kind of garbage is on. Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen. I don't know why. And I just got sucked into it for some reason because it was so bombastic. It's kind of fun. Why can't we have a holiday of vice? Isn't that just like every other day for people? I don't know. According to the internet.
You have chosen wisely.
Hey!
73 moons of insanity.
Oh
Here's to many more. Also, Black Friday was fairly calm here. My fiance works for TJ Maxx and said the store was about as busy as a typically normal Saturday. Customers are especially annoying this year, though.
Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah.
You.
But at least it wasn't crowded.
Ends Monday, December 8th.
December 8th. There you go. December 8th. Yeah. All right. Good to know. Let's see. Thank you. There were 5 Resident Evil movies in the previous series before this reboot. 5? My God. Ugh. I don't think I saw like the first 3 and then I just stopped because I didn't care. Cousin Leslie made great movies. Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, I started looking up all the other movies that they did because I was like, you know what? I haven't seen like a lot of the Leslie Nielsen movies. I mean, I've seen your classics like the Naked Gun ones and Airplane and stuff like that. But there was one called The Fugitive he was in, which I never saw. What was the other one I put on my watch list? Of course, it's not on Prime because Paramount Plus basically sucked out all their content from every other streaming service. So I'm just like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Dracula, Dead and Loving It. Yeah, that's just came out on Blu-ray, or it will in a couple of days. So I haven't seen that since 4:3 aspect ratio days. I deal with pushing shopping carts into Walmart. Black Friday was an absolute bleep show. Really? It was that bad? Man. Wrongfully accused. Oh, that was it? It was like a Fugitive parody, though, right? Wrongfully accused? I'm assuming it was. Why do they say Fugitive? Oh, because I was thinking of Fugitive. There you go. I know that movies are slightly different to be unique, but I like a Resident Evil movie to just follow the storyline. Good luck. Yeah, I think every fan of anything would want that franchise to follow the story of what it should, but, you know, it's society, man. Society. My opinion, what 2 funniest movies of all time are The Holy Grail and Airplane. Airplane was hit or miss for me, actually. I mean, it kind of holds up, but some of the things I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, come on. You know? Even if I put myself in that bombastic mode, I'm just like, yeah, all right. Go.
I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, with dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made you out of clay, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. With dreidel I...
That just sounds terrible for a robot. It really does. It sounds so bad from a robot. Remember back in my day when we had toys, we had to make them ourselves and wait for them to dry. Oh my God, Grandpa, shut up. Now you kids got your fancy downloadable dreidels that you can play on your phones, you know? Every time you spin it, it's a microtransaction. Nobody get ideas to do that, please. Oh my God. I do that as a joke, but I'm sure there's the dreidel, the app, you know? Oh, you're out of energy. You can't spin the dreidel anymore. Just, you know, would you like to buy some gold coins right now? You know, oh, here we go. What's up? Hey, Curved Planet, what's up? How you doing? Remember the days when Grandpa made toys for you? Actually, yeah, it's grandfather. He made a plane out of a baseball bat. Yeah, because I think he just gave up on you trying to attempt sports. So he's like, here's a plane. What? There was a store, 300 on Black Friday. Well, you know, that'll happen.
No me gusta estúpidos.
It is time. Holiday Santa, 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 holiday Santa.
No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling Holiday Santa yet.
Wait a minute. I just realized you are like the prototype for tubers.
I'm a P-tuber, which sounds like a medical device, but it's not. So, I don't know. There's V-tubers and then P-tubers. I'm a P-tuber. There you go. What? Puppets were the original V-tubers. Shut up. It's not December yet. No, it's not. We can get a little festive. Not too festive. Because, you know, hey, before you know it, think fast. I moved. No, but I don't want to get everyone inundated with Christmas. We got a little bit going on here, you know? Come on, Hanukkah isn't even technically started yet, all right? It starts tonight, according to recent alerts. I won't feel festive till December. Well, it was nice seeing snow on the ground in December on a chilly day. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. This clown back there has already got the hats and gifts wrapped. Oh, God, you're ruining it. You're ruining it.
You.
Okay, go.
My dad's family is prominently Jewish and my mom's is Baptist. Holidays are always wild.
Yeah, but can't you double down on the gifts then? I don't know if Baptists celebrate Christmas. I don't know what they do. I know Christmas for me is just people getting together and exchanging gifts and snow. Yeah. And old-timey Christmas tunes, you know? Like Perry Como. So like, was he related to the New York mayor? No? Okay. Let's see. Working for a major retail company the last 14 years has ruined all holidays for me. They're just days I have off now. Yeah, Yeah, but you know, I don't know. For me, when I worked retail, it was 50-50. I enjoyed the hustle and bustle everyone was going through, but when that was directed at me, then it became unfun. Yeah. But working at a movie theater around the holidays was actually fun. Because everyone's in there, they're bringing their little hats, and you're like, we're going to watch a movie. The kids are all happy and stuff like that. You know, it's like when they're rushing around to get stuff, you know. I know, movie theater, it's like they're all going to get popcorn and goodies to sit and relax. I think that puts people in a better mood. You know?
Lobster rolls.
Go.
Just no Mariah Carey songs.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of Mariah Carey. Like, even since their inception, I was just kind of like, I got to deal with this now. With the heat bills, I'm hoping for coal. Coal! Yeah. Perry is lacking. What? Perry who? Tyler Perry? Shouldn't it be having another Christmas special? Like Medea's holiday fiasco or something? Like the Perry Como. Oh, okay. Perry Como as Rick Moranis did on SCTV. I haven't seen that one. It is surprising chilly this morning in California. California, what is it? Like 72 degrees? It's so chilly in California. Oh, it's like 72. I don't want to hear it. Dude, it was like, what, 29 degrees this morning, Fahrenheit, where we are. My friend changed the password on the store tablet. Now no one can play the music. Yay! There you go. Bleep, what? Hallmark and all 50,000 Xmas movies they made this year. Well, who says you gotta watch them? That's for people who have nothing else to do with their lives. He does do from the Police. That was Sting. Or the other guy. Does he? All right. Hallmark movies are a guilty pleasure.
No me gusta estúpidos.
I'm on the team that has to set and stock whole new holiday merch holiday to holiday. By the time we're done, I hate the holiday already. I was over Christmas before Halloween since we set early. I was over Halloween in September.
I know, right? But we are never over Halloween here. I can't get over it, man. There's just candy and spooky stuff. It's great. Oh, Lopez. I don't know. Try to pull something out of the holiday that's festive. You know, something. You know, get a fun, goofy hat to wear at work. You know, some antlers. I don't know. A scarf that says "Ho Ho No" on it. A Grumpy Cat Christmas. Watch that. He seemed pretty irritable. I watched that. It wasn't really great. I always pictured him having a different voice. Well, what are you gonna do? Let's see. Medea's St. Patrick's Day. I'd probably watch that. Dude, that guy is like unstoppable in his work ethic.
I'm not a Scrooge, but I hate the concept of Santa from a religious perspective.
Well, you know, that's a more of a Coca-Cola perspective at this point, which they don't even use anymore. They just toss bears in it, you know? No, because apparently good old St. Nick is a little too religious for people, even as mass marketing goes. So, you know, places have polar bears now and just people with hats on. Yeah, they have Santa hats on, but yet nobody wants to talk about Santa. Shh, don't say the S word. Whatever. It's like, the holidays are whatever they are to the individual experiencing them at this point. You know, there is no melting pot. Everyone's an individual and special. Okay. Let's see. Same letters. Yeah. Shakes the Clown is my guilty pleasure movie. Shakes the Clown. Yeah. Every holiday is always Halloween. At least in my eyes. Yes. There you go. Dude, if you like a good Christmas movie, Scrooged with Bill Murray, I gotta break that out because that was an excellent movie. Excellent movie. Danny Elfman score? Oof, brilliant. Besides, it's got that Bobcat Goldthwait guy who's just like, yeah, you know, that thing he does. Yeah. Anyway, really? Dude, Scrooge, Bill Murray. It's got a Danny Elfman score. It took me forever to track down that soundtrack, dude. It's the most ominous Christmas soundtrack you'll find. So like, ding, 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 boom, boom. You know, it's kind of weird. Okay, on my list. Yeah, if you've never seen it, definitely it's good. And it's got some good vibes towards the end of it, too. So there you go. Plus, Carol Kane plays like one of the ghosts of future whatever, and she's just hilariously violent. It's good. Come on, give it a chance. Well, I agree that it was a good movie. I wouldn't put it on my list of great Christmas movies. Well, your mind's not warped enough then. What are you sitting there watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas for the 10 billionth time? Come on. I can only watch so much of nah, 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 nah. Shut up, Whoville. My God. And as far as I'm concerned, the Grinch was a sellout back then, all right? Because he was just like, oh, okay, I'll just succumb to the holiday joy. What a loser, you know? He's a poser. He's a Grinch poser, all right? Oh, I hate the holidays in Whoville and blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, no, they invited me in, so I might as well eat their whatever, hoonog and stuff. Medea and Whoville. So yesterday was the pilot episode of Murder Drones, but I'm not watching that. I don't know what's going on with it. I have no idea. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do with that? I don't even know the lore. I don't know the lore of any of that. I haven't watched it. It's on the to-do list for everything. Someone tell me. Now, there's been some buzz about it. There's been some buzz. Some people at Ninja. What's up? Whatville, Whereville, Whyville, Whenville, and Howville. The lore. There is no lore. Santa Claus the movie, who remembers that? That had Dudley Moore? Dudley Moore? I think Dudley Moore was in it, right? I know everyone is Will Ferrell Elf is like the go-to for holidays now. And sometimes Jim Carrey's Grinch for some reason, which I feel like is if you're going to watch the Grinch, I'm going to watch the animated version. Go!
Die Hard is Christmas movie. You can't change my mind.
I always said it was a Christmas movie. I wouldn't change your mind. Why would I change your mind? I like the one with Tim Allen. Which one? I can't stand Elf, sorry. It was all right. Like, I watched it and I'm like, it's okay. Yeah. That's like the holiday movie you watch when you're sick of all the other holiday movies that you watched. Home Alone is usually a classic for some reason until the remake comes out and ruins it for everybody. Home Alone 2, it's like, let's just redo all the jokes. Jim Carrey's version is 10 times better than the Illumination version from 2018. I saw about 5 minutes of the Illumination version and I turned it off because I didn't care. Like, I was watching it, I was just like, this isn't nearly as macabre and dark as it should be. Like, I feel like the Grinch should be extra Grinchy, especially in cartoon form. You know, but they had to kind of like spruce it up a little bit and make it all like nice and pleasant. Yeah. Blech. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. What? Pumpkin is sweet. What? No, there is no sweet. No. There is a sweet pumpkin. I am not that pumpkin. Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. There's a Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. Oh, God.
You remember the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yes. Oh, wasn't it the Dudley Moore movie was called a Christmas movie or something?
I just squeezed a bunch of cooked sweet potatoes out of their skin and converted ground turkey that was on its way out into sloppy joes and burgers. I feel accomplished.
All right, there you go. Go.
Can't watch Die Hard every year. That's why we have Gremlins.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Go. What's up?
25 moons, that's like 80 at least a year and a half. Hope you're well. I know I'm still got a few days left of my vacation. Getting to spend it with you makes it better.
That is actually 2 years and 1 month, I think. I mathed that, right? Congratulations. Glasgow. Enjoy. Enjoy the days of your vacation. Make it fun. Make it fun. I'd rather watch A Christmas Carol, any version, It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Klaus. Klaus. I would rather watch Santa's Sleigh, Black Christmas, what is that? What's that Creature Was Stirring thing? It's a new one. I haven't seen it yet.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is?
Oh, here we go.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is?
This robot's broken. Get me a new one for Christmas.
Definition of insanity?
I liked It's a Wonderful Life for an old school Christmas movie.
Yeah. What was it? But I don't know how long I could listen to Jimmy Stewart run around and Merry Christmas, everybody. You know, it's
Thank
I don't
you.
know, it's all right. Yeah.
I knew it was 2 years and a month, just pretending to be dumb.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know with the internet anymore. Some people pretend and some people are. Okay, I'm glad you're not. Easy, evil, bad Santa. Oh, there's Bad Santa. Yeah, with Billy Bob. Billy Bob Thornton. What's up? Black Christmas, the 1974 version, not the god-awful 2019 version. Yeah, I know. Remakes are always bad, especially horror movies, because it's like, you know, they try to make it a little bit more
batteries not included.
violent, but not.
We need another Christmas horror movie like Zombie Elves and In Franken Claus.
There's probably a list out there now you can look
Will
up.
that heart ever figure out who that present is for?
I think he just stole it. I don't even know. Go.
MS text Santa Claus conquers the Martians.
Yeah, that's dreadful. That movie is just dreadful on every level. You know, even with the talking over it, whether it's riff tracks or Mystery Science Theater or Mr. Lobo from Cinema Insomnia, it's just a terrible movie. Even to make fun of it, you're just sitting there saying, why was this created? People put, well, kind of a budget in there. It was like a lot of tinfoil and plungers, that whole movie. I'm surprised they had a budget for color film back then for that. But yeah, and there you go. I still say Enemy of the State is a good Christmas movie. Never seen it, so I can't comment. Yeah. I should, what? Can't be any worse than Birdemic. Everyone, that's like the go-to for bad movie now. It's like Birdemic. That is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. I'm trying to think of something worse. Like the Room with the Why So guy or whatever his name is. Apparently that's really bad too. But I don't think it's Birdemic bad. I think that's the type of movie that gets awards for being so terrible. You know? But, what are you gonna do? Samurai Cop is worse. No, Samurai Cop was a masterpiece by then. That was like the Citizen's Kane of white ninja movies. You know? That movie was terrible, though. The Lair of the White Worm. That was with, who's that guy that got in trouble? English dude. Ow! I forget his name. Go.
1988. Elves. Kid saves Christmas from the German World War II regime.
Oh, that's kind of dark, isn't it? I don't think I want to deal with that. I don't want to mix World War II with my Christmas, all right? Star Wars Holiday Special, yeah. Yep, that guy, forgot. I completely forget his name. 20th Century Fox was going to make a Die Hard prequel titled McClane, but the project was shut down, all thanks to... Well, yeah, but whatever. Yeah. We don't need a John McClane prequel. We really don't. You know? I mean, who are they going to get? It's not going to be Bruce Willis, you know? They'll probably have him, like, old man Willis just retelling the tales and have some different actor, you know, do it. Unless they do the de-aging thing that they seem to be doing to a lot of people now. When it comes to bad movies, I see The Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas, Son of the Mask, and unfortunately, Revenge of the Fallen twice. Ew. Ew. You know, I never watched any of the Flintstones movies because I didn't care about the Flintstones. I really didn't.
Home Alone 1 and 2 are classics for the violence. Joe Pesci getting in headset on fire, Daniel Stern stepping on a nail, or getting hit in the face with a brick, or getting hit in the face with a brick again.
There you go.
6 years. He didn't think pumpkins live that long.
We do.
The mighty pumpkin blesses up with his presence.
72 moons. That's 6 years. Shadow Star, thank you. You've blessed us with your presence for over 6 years. Thank you, thank you. That is amazing. Amazing! It's amazing. Shia LaBeouf as young McClane? No! Oh, Hugh Grant! That was his name. Thank you. Thank you. Mariner, thank you. Hugh Grant. Ugh. I don't know what happened to that guy. He, like, disappeared. Let's see. Well, hello, Sir Jim, Lord Pumpkin. Let's see how they get better than what? Purgatory. Purgatory. Yeah. Purgatory didn't last so long. What's next? What? Rabies shots for the Easter Bunny? Yeah, why not? You don't know where that rabbit's been. Patrick Stewart is the best Scrooge. You can't change my mind. I've never seen the one with Patrick Stewart in it. And I think at this point I would just see Professor X being a miser, you know? So I don't know. Or Picard just being really obnoxious in a past kind of Star Trek hologram thing. Easter Bunny hates me. That's fine.
Sorry.
I keep taking her eggs. It's understandable. Go.
O Lord of Pumpkins, it is time to conquer another holiday.
Conquer the holidays. Conquer the holidays. These better be stolen gifts. I don't want them paying for anything. We're on a limited budget. You better have stolen that. Just saying. Well, at least it's nicely wrapped. Okay. Anyway. And then a Christmas Carol animated movie with Jim Carrey as Scrooge. Ew. 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 Night of the Lupus. Lepus or Lupus? Bioware recently lost its third creative director for Dragon Age 4. This is going to be a mess. That's like a movie getting a bunch of reshoots. It's like they keep losing creative directors because nobody knows what they're doing. Dude, what? At the third creative director? I mean, what is going on over there? BioWare, get your crap together. I mean, I don't really care about the Dragon Age series, so I'm not, like, super worried about it. But, you know, for fans who are, yeah. Yeah. Lepus. BioWare. Oh, did they get rid of the dude from Blizzard yet? Go.
Poor pirates beware. With this box, the price will be inside your pants.
That's weird.
More pillows for the pillow fort.
Jim Carrey already did the Grinch. We don't need him as Scrooge.
No, he already did it, apparently. I think he already did it, right? Yeah, it was like it was an animated film, but it was like a different type of animated film. It looked more Spielberg-y. Like, what was that other thing that was done? I forget. Who died in 2013? What, BioWare? Wait, didn't BioWare do Mass Effect? Or is that what you're referring to? Is like the extra game that came out that was terrible? I mean, I usually binge watch the ranking best Christmas claymations. Oh, there you go.
Hey, Pump. Off today, finally. I survived Friday.
Valdania, congratulations for surviving yet another Black Friday. That was the movie I wanted to watch, Black Friday with Bruce Campbell. It was a whole thing where people get all weird and crazy in a toy store. I wanted to see that. I forgot. I don't think that came out on a physical thing yet, did it? Oh man, I hope it does. I don't want to have to rent it. I'm not a renter. I'm a buy-to-own kind of person. All right. For Christmas, I want Barks root beer, buttered popcorn, and more socks. More socks! You're that person. Dude, that's easy. That's an easy Christmas list. You know? It's not like, you know it'll get you something else because...
Hail, Master Pumpkin. My sword is yours. Or if you like, I can fall instead.
I don't want anybody falling, and I don't think I can lift a sword. I haven't been working out. It's got to be like one of those little toothpick swords that you can be like, shoo, shoo, shoo. I love those things. Those things are awesome. I get a little box of them because they're fun. I use them for my J.I. Joe figures from ye olden times, and I'm just like, yeah. Shut up.
Sneaky human.
Go.
Had to clean blood off the floor again this year.
That happens. You know. Silent night, deadly night, isn't it? Let's see. Hey, Papa Guy, how you doing? So far, so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. BioWare died when half its original developers left. Oh, so the Blizzard effect. We seen you with scissors. Yeah. I'm hard to buy for Christmas since I usually get what I want without waiting. Yeah, there's that kind of thing too. We're kind of like that, and I don't know. We've gotten a bunch of stuff this year that we didn't even know we wanted, so we got.
Batteries not included.
I think we're good. Yeah.
At least only 3 people got arrested.
Only 3 people. Oh, that's good. I don't want to clutter up the legal system around the holidays. Thanksgiving was completely awful. Yeah, it's a terrible film. It's a terrible film. They made 3 of them, and they're all awful. Well, no, okay, here's the thing about trauma films, right? They are either gold, or they are just awful, and you just don't even watch them. But you don't know until you get, like, 20 minutes in. You know, then you're like, oh, no, this is bad. Let's see. Mr. Mays, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Surviving the holidays one day at a time. Bone Alone from Asylum. Is that an actual film? Something tells me it probably is, but I feel like it would be more on the risque side, so I probably shouldn't watch it. I'm an easy person to shop for. I don't want much in life, so I'm happy with either. See, that's good. That's good. You're one of those rare people. You're not one of those people who are like, you know, I need a really new phone, and then I need you to get me this Coach bag, and then I need this thing over there that they showed, and I want these headphones that the streamer used over here, and then I'm going to need a bunch of this and that.
My break is over. See you Wednesday.
Ah, the break. All right, Zachariah, be well. Stay safe. Don't do anything hurtful to people. Unless you have to. It's a Home Alone ripoff with a talking dog. Ooh. Oh, okay. My mind went completely different. All right. Toxic Avenger is a classic trauma production. They're doing a big budget remake of that. Dude, Dinklage is going to be in it. Yeah. We're getting quality actors in the Toxic Avenger remake. All right. Dinklage. Yes, that one. Hi, everyone. It's me, Fun Pug Guy. What's up? Good morning. Oh, the crap this morning was crazy for us. Had a tree fall in front of our place from a nasty windstorm, 153 kilometers winds. Wow. No damage. Thank God. Oh, Oh, good vibes. I'm glad you lucked out on that. Wow. Dude, no, trees falling are scary. They really are. Doing good. Has a successful experiment with OBS last night. It's a shame my normal job is going to interfere with my want to keep working on this tomorrow. Yeah, work does that. Nah, man, IRL work is terrible. It's like you're sitting there and you're doing your like fun stuff, and then work is like, hey, come on. You know, it's a little obnoxious. Just saying. Hansel, thank you for the host. I know why it didn't pop up here. Why didn't it pop up here? I want answers. Here. Is Ginger Dead Man a holiday movie? Gary Busey as the Ginger Dead Man. I gotta revisit some of the Full Moon Pictures catalog because I haven't watched anything since, what, maybe like the original Evil Bong, you know, that kind of thing. But I kind of like their older stuff, like mid 80s, early 90s. It's like once the 2000s rolled around, I felt like they couldn't be as effective with their shoestring budgets, you know? And then it's like, some of the stuff looks cheap, you know? Like, and I can't watch another Puppet Master movie until they really spruce that up. Because the other ones, the last one looked like it was shot on a phone. And I'm just like, oh my God. Let's see. What is that? Moobot, get out of here. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh yeah, the squirrel in the tree, best part. Let's see. Have to drive today to Charleston. Watch my ship come out to the water. Oh, come on. Speaking of Home Alone, Disney and Fox are making another Home Alone. This time it's set in the UK. I think it's actually set in the United States. It's just the kid is UK because the mom's UK, and then the dad is American, I think. So it's gonna be one of those things. Like I care. I'm gonna even watch it. Yeah. I watch a new Moon Pit and a Pendulum on Tubi. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's where I gotta look them. Cause I don't want to go out and just buy a bunch of physical media for movies I don't like. Did anybody see Dr. Morbid with what's his face? Jeffrey Combs from back in the day? Because that looks like it would be like a weird Doctor Strange type thing. That's what it looks like. And I don't know if I would want that, but it's probably like super Full Moon Picture-y. I did like Head of the Family though. That was just bombastic fun. They were supposed to make a sequel to Bride of the Head of the Family.
Different way of thinking.
Go.
Back to lurking.
Yes. Lurking is fun. Danish Troll, thank you for the 7 moons. Be well, enjoy your lurk. They're not a jerk. It's okay to lurk. That'd be a good Twitch bumper sticker. Only a few people would get it, though. I'm not a jerk just because I lurk. Yeah, there you go. Skydome, thank you. Just bought a foamy shirt from Amazon. Yes, Mariner, thank you. No, Amazon doesn't have alerts. Surprisingly, they don't have merch alerts for us. Designed by Humans does, but not Amazon. Amazon, implement merch alerts for people. Thank you. Subspecies. Gremlins is a good holiday film. Yes, 1 and 2. Yeah, I gotta start going through my movies and picking out the holiday ones. Yeah, because I got movies I haven't even seen yet. I think I got Gremlins. No, I think I bought Gremlins on 4K when it was like $7.99 last year, and I still haven't cracked it open. It's sad. No merch alerts from Amazon. Must not be in their budget. Yeah, I know. They're struggling this year. You know, Amazon can only do so much with their, you know, piddly income they get every year. Oh god. Let's see. Where do you get your dates from? Wherever it's cheapest. No, you showed off a box of dates yesterday.
Amazon has alerts, but they never use it.
What, really? Why don't they implement that? That would be good. You know? I'm just saying. I bought 3 foamy shirts from Amazon yesterday. Gonna wear them at work. Thank you, Flutterdash. I appreciate. Yes. There you go. See, people supported the small business on Small Business Saturday. We did too. No, we bought more of those dates. No, you showed off a box of dates on Dawn's stream yesterday because we were talking about trying to have like a healthy, fun food time or something on our stream. And dates are relatively healthy. And, you know, you got what was the brand? Julie's. Joolies. Yeah, he gets the pitted dates because he doesn't like to be bothered with pits. You're so lazy. It takes like 2 seconds to take a pit out. But it adds up and it's going to distract you from work. Okay, fine. Yeah. So last time we got him, it was like $17 for a big box. Somebody got him cheaper, though, yesterday. And I was like, what? I could have saved like $4. Yeah. Uglies or something like that. Well, the company's is Julie's, but the version we get are Uglies because basically they're the janked up dates that don't look perfect. You know, I would rather, dude. It's the same thing. I don't care what they look like. You know, you're like, oh, but they're ugly. I don't care, dude. Come on, look at me. Can I afford to be judgy? No. Phew. I got the 2-pound box yesterday for $13. Bloody angel. Ah, where'd you get those for $13? Man. No, because I'll stock up on those things because they are quite literally, they have a good, I think 8 to 9 month shelf life. It's awesome. I bought many things during the road trip, trying to avoid any big name and only buy things from small businesses. Yes. Go.
DID John and Pumpkin Guy just arguments with himself.
Well, dude, if you don't argue with yourself, there's no progression to your psyche. The more arguments you have with yourself, the more you realize that sometimes you're stupid, and then the other half of your brain has got to tell you, no, you're being a dumbass, all right? And then things progress, all right? Doesn't anybody else argue with themselves? If you're not doing that, you're not living life. Sometimes it's the only time you have good conversations, too. I'm just letting you know. Really? You got it on Amazon? What? Yeah. Did they charge me more because I shopped on a phone? Is that it? Oh, man, I got to check the prices on the web now. Oh, I yell at myself. So they're Tinder dates? No, they're not. No, we've already ran the gamut on date jokes, you know? Because, let's see, we had the joke about eating your dates. Let's see, what was that? Something else about dates, you know? We even did the reference, want a date? That one from the movie? Yeah. Yes, all the time at work. In work. Really? What? How's it going? Hope all is well. DJ Goldie, what's up? How's it going? Happy post-Black Friday, pre-Cyber Monday. Yeah, okay, here's the thing, because when we were looking around for sales and stuff like that, we didn't really find anything. There were a couple of game sales here and there where it's like, ooh, $20 off a Nintendo Switch game, whoop-de-doo, you know, that kind of thing. But that's usually a normal sale sometime during the year anyway. So, eating a date leaves, come on. Let's see, talking to yourself, smartest conversation you have all day. Yep. No, it's always good to have an internal dialogue with yourself before you do things. You know, be like, yeah, do I really need to do this? No, I don't think it is. What about the money? What kind of money we got here? You know, no, we don't have a lot of money. I probably shouldn't buy that. It's kind of cool, though. Yeah, I admit that. But, you know, come on, dude. You're going to buy it home and then you're going to be looking at the bill later and you'll be like, man, I should have bought this. Yeah, put it back on the shelf.
Beats a robot
that
money.
kind of thing.
Catching.
Am not arguments myself given experts advice.
There you go. Experts advice. Expert advice. Yeah. Thank you. Last time I got into an argument with myself. Why, Slopez? Come on. We're throwing around and we haven't talked since. Oh, man. Do you know both parts of your personality got to go to their separate rooms? Separate boxes. Let's see. Oh, they had a coupon offered, which I took full of it. They had a coupon? Oh, man. All right, I got to go look for coupons now. I'm not arguments myself. Give an extra. I got that. I'm doing well. Did my bag get to you yet? We haven't checked anything yet. Last time we went to the what? Post box was when? Was it Wednesday? So no, not yet. So we still got to go. We'll probably go tomorrow because I gotta send out some stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And thank you in advance. I justified buying the thermal printer the other day by telling myself that I could write it off as a business expense. You got to make money before you can write off money. That's what they don't tell you. My email inbox has been flooded with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, quote-unquote, deals. That's all say buy now. Yeah. But it's like weird. It's like there's nothing I'm particularly looking for. Maybe an expansion hard drive, internal one for the computer, but I'm like, do I really need that? You know, that kind of thing. I'm going to eat pumpkin. What? No, you're not. Brandon Simmons, you're rude. You're rude. Been bombarded with Steam. Oh, Steam sales. Yeah, there were a lot of Steam sales, but still, I couldn't justify myself spending a bunch of money on games that I just probably won't play for a while till they get inevitably more cheap. I sent it back in October. Post office. What? You sent it in October? Oh, then yeah, that should have been shown up by now. Did it get sent back to you? There should be a tracking with that. Everything's got tracking. Last time I got into an argument, myself, I lost and had to sit in the corner and think about what I did. Well, you know, you could always just bust out of it and just be like, you know what? I did nothing wrong. You ain't gonna put me in a corner. Brr. Yeah. You're making sales. All right, cool. There you go. I want to get a tablet. Any recommendations? Oh, God. Here's the thing. I can't stand tablets. All right, be it Apple or Android, I feel like they inevitably all get destroyed through updates, slowing them down. You know what? Here's my advice. Get a bigger phone, frankly. A phone with a bigger screen, honestly. Because then it's one expense. It's not an extra device. You can still hook it up to the TV if you need to, you know, wireless, whatever. No, because I hate it, man. Look, Dawn's phone just got an update, and it was Android, and now everything is slow and buggy. And it's like when you tap on something, you're not sure if it registered, so you tap on it again, but then it opens up because it did register the first tap, but it took so long to open up. You tapped on something else that ended up opening when the app opened, and then you're like, I didn't click on that, but you kind of did, you know? It's lag central right now. She's going to have to get a new phone just because of that update, you know? Android, fix it. Nope, it did not come back. It sent why to ya? I don't know. I'll ask him to check the back because sometimes stuff does get shuffled around, but I can't imagine it getting lost because they're usually like 99% success rate. I can't talk today. I need coffee. Give me a second. Where's my coffee thing? Coffee. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. Yeah. I want a water card too. No, we got the coffee card. That was sent to us. It was sent to us by Chris. We see Chris. We got it. We look at it. Let's see. I'm on my second cup. Coffee time. Yeah. Maybe Dawn can jailbreak her phone so that she can remove shovelware from her device. Yeah, but she's that person that's nervous about doing that. I will literally go into it with a wrench and screwdriver and just be like, well, now you don't have facial recognition in your phone. Don't care. You know, that kind of thing. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I see, and it's weird because when you start talking about stuff, when you're like, oh, you know, Android sucks or something, people are like, but I love mine. You can love yours. Here's my thing. I have no loyalty to a brand. I have zero loyalty to a brand. If Apple makes a good product, I will buy it. If Android makes a good product, I will buy it. Windows, I'll buy it. You know, it doesn't matter. Xbox, PlayStation, whatever is good that works, I will buy it. I have no brand loyalty. I give zero bleeps about it. So when I badmouth Android or Apple or something like that, it's because they have not done anything for me. You know, that kind of thing. And it works for other people, and that's fine. But I'm just like, whatever. I have, in other words, I don't get offended when somebody's like, yo, Windows sucks. I'm just like, it works for me. Carry on. Carry on my way. Don't say it, DMCA. Surface Pro has a chunk of my life in it. Yeah. Dude, the Surface Pros, when they first came out, were pretty good. I haven't looked at them since, so I don't know if they're good. Dawn has an older one. Actually, no, she got the one I had, and then I have her older one because she needed an upgrade, and I use it for very little. Basically, you use it to record the podcast, and that's about it. Still works, but, you know, recording audio on anything now is super simple. So, brand loyalty, what's that? I have a Fossil smartwatch for my Motorola phone, Samsung tablet, LG TV, and like 4 different brands of wireless headphones. Yep. No, you'd be really surprised. A lot of people will define themselves by the brands they purchase. You know, so usually see this a lot with game consoles and everything. People are usually, you know, Team Xbox, Team PlayStation, Team Switch, that kind of thing. And they will violently defend their choice in gaming consoles. You know, and I'm just like, each one's got something to offer, you know, PC as well. And you use what you use when you need to use it. Go.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibes to you, yours and chat.
Hey.
Wonderful Thanksgiving. Half my face was swollen from an abscessed tooth. Today it's finally reduced.
All right. Reduced. Half off. Nice. Well, I'm good. Get that fixed, though. Seriously. Trillin'. I don't know. Be well. I got a good vibe to that because I've had teeth issues. Boom. I do not like teeth issues, so good vibe to Trillin'. I hope your tooth gets better, perpetually better, forever. So your tooth don't get loose. There you go. Come on! At least get antibiotics. All right? Come on, where's my normal? There you go. All right. The street number sign on the hotel in the background. What is it? What is it? This? Vest. 333 Vest. Yeah, sometimes we alter the images of the backgrounds. Okay, come on. That's why it's the Strains Hotel. Yeah. You really got to strain to get a reservation. Let's see. Vest. Dun, dun, dun. I do have a friend who is all Apple. It's a little annoying, but I also bought her some new AirPods when hers crapped out because it's 2021 and no one should have to use wired headphones at work. Yeah, you know what? Why I still use wired headphones? One, the sound quality is a little bit better until everything gets Bluetooth 5.0. Two, it's a definitive line from my ears to some part of my body indicating I can't hear you, you know? Because the thing with the earbuds and stuff like that, if they're stuck in your ear and they're not noticeable, people will still come up to you and talk to you. You know, you see that dangly wire, especially for the older people, because they know, oh, he's got headphones in there. Did you see the wire? He can't hear us. Let's find someone else. You know, that kind of thing. You know, earpods, they stick them in there, people don't notice, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, and then you got to repeat yourself because they missed the first sentence. You know? Trust me on that. Earbuds were the best until they changed them. No. Earbuds or earbuds? I never get the whole brand loyalty thing. No, it seems pointless, you know? I know, that's for... it's weird. People do like to define themselves by stuff they like. You know? Dude, you see that with, you know... God. Like, dude, I've met some crazed anime fans that will just only watch anime and they will just put down everything else without even looking at it. And I'm just like, well, why? Because anime's the best. I'm like, what? Dude, just... have you looked into the history of anything? No, it doesn't matter. You know, same thing with music genres and stuff. Go.
I'm on day 4 of antibiotics.
Oh, good.
Can barely open my jaw and they gave me horse pills.
Horse pills. I don't think you can mush that up into applesauce, can you? Buds of your friend's bud. What? I don't care about brands. I'll buy store brand if it saves me money. Yeah, I don't care. Just as long as it works and it's good. Yeah. Sometimes you get what you pay for, though. I've noticed when God, you have no idea how many headphones I went through. And most of the time, like 90% of the time, I will gravitate towards Sony headphones. You know? And I used to have a really good pair of Bose headphones, but it's like the ear padding started to fall apart. And it wasn't something you could replace. So I'm just like, I literally had to sew new padding on it. I used an old shirt. You believe that? I mean, these were old, and I used them a gross amount of times, you know. And they still work, but I don't like having to do alterations to headphones to keep them working, you know. I'm proud that it fully ruined my mind on a variety of music and entertainment genres, not just one. Yes, yeah. You find out with music genres, people are either they're just metalheads, or they're just punks, or they're just goths, and you got to broaden your horizons, or you limit yourself, you know. Sony makes really good headphones for the money. They do, actually. I've had earbuds for, God, probably 10 years. Same earbuds I've been using for about 10 years, and they're really good. Frequency range is awesome. I quite literally now, I think I have portable speakers from Sony. They're little ones. You just plug them into anything and they work. There's no batteries or anything. It's like 25 years old now, and they still work. It's amazing. The sound quality isn't going to be the best because there isn't like an external power supply or an internal one. It's just using the power from the device that's actually playing the thing. But they're loud enough to just use, especially for podcasts and stuff. You just put it on there, boom. You just listen to it. It's awesome. Passive speakers. I love passive speakers. You know, especially for anything like audiobooks, stuff like that. Boom. Thanks for the follow. What's up? No, because it's ridiculous now. That's like, oh God. And most of the speakers are rechargeable. You know, so you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, I got to wait for this thing to charge. I got to plug this in. I got to do that. Our Bluetooth isn't connecting. Blah, 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 blah. Just plug it in. Works. Yeah. Of course, it doesn't do that with the phone now because none of these phones have headphone jacks anymore. Give me a break. How's Windows 11 working for you? Fine. Like, quite literally. I had to tweak it. I had to get rid of the widgets and turn off some of those background processes that were going on. But other than that, beautiful. And there's literally an update for the sound issue I was having. Because, oh God. This was annoying. For some reason, the audio driver I had, every time I would plug headphones in to Windows 11, it would be like, we can't even launch, what? No. And it wouldn't register it, so I had to restart the computer. It literally got a driver update today, and it works. So there you go. The driver updates prior to that didn't fix it, but now it's fixed. So if you have a Realtek driver and you're having issues with Windows 11, double check the optional updates for Windows, and it'll be there and it works. At least it did for me. Other than that, it's fine. I got no problems with Windows 11. How are new Mac OSs? Because I haven't touched a Mac since OS X, I think. Whatever was in an old MacBook. I don't even look at it, frankly. Dude, the best operating system they had was OS like 9 point whatever. I love that thing. Go.
Our warranty with getting my earbuds needed to take back in Best Buy. They replace them every time.
Nice. There you go. That's it. Just if you always get a warranty on stuff, make sure you break it before the warranty's over. What? That would be the best thing to do, right? Just, oh, look at that. There was 3 days left on my warranty, and oh, something went wrong. Bleep Windows 11. What's the problem with Windows 11? Okay, here's the thing. When people complain about Windows 11, why? I'm just curious, because maybe there's knowledge I don't know. And I gotta say, when I first put it on there and it was a little laggy, I was like, all right, there's got to be a way to fix this, and I fixed it. But I don't think a lot of people are gonna take those steps of ripping out widgets and doing all that other stuff, because they're just like, it should just work. Nothing ever works ever. Doesn't matter whether it's Windows, Mac, or whatever. It never does. Ever. Ever. All right, so I'm just curious as to what the issue is. It be noon here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, noon. Hey, there you go. Warranty is how I ended up with an iPod Touch after my Zune HD headphone jack got missed. Wow, that's actually pretty good. That's quite an upgrade. That's good. Todd Howard. It just works. No, does it? Does it?
Nice.
Go.
Windows 11 kept crashing my friend's gaming rig. He had to revert back to 10.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, that would be a problem. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of gaming on it. I've just played, like, Genshin Impact and a couple of, like, little not very intensive games. So I'm way behind on games, frankly. So I don't know. Those worked for me. I don't know what they're playing, so I don't know. All right, I got to keep that in mind then. Bum, bum, bum. Windows 11, I'm still, still coming to terms with Windows 10. Oh, God. Oh, the 21H2? Yeah, I didn't even download that. I just went straight to 11 because I don't know what those stupid little features are. I don't think I need them. Just find a Linux. I'm not doing Linux. That's way too much work. See, Windows, it's a minimal amount of tweaking I got to do. Linux is basically, why don't you just get into coding and that kind of thing? That's for people that are smarter than I am and have a lot more free time than I do. I can't sit there and just tweak Linux to be exactly what I want it to do. Just give me something that generally works 90% of the time, and I'll fix the 10%. I don't want something. Here's your core play set, and now you have a sandbox of an operating system to mess with. I don't want my operating system to be like Minecraft, where I can kind of constantly build upon it. I want it to be a finished product when it comes out, and then I can mod it when I need to. Windows XP. I still have a laptop running Windows XP. Why? Because I can play Space Bunnies Must Die on it. I'm not joking, I can. Fun fact, OS 9 was going to have memory protection
Been on Windows 11 for nearly 8 months now. Play games on it every day. I have a 2070 Super and even run New World. I have had no issues.
Yeah, I could see New World being an issue because people had like their computers bricked by that. And everyone's like, whatever. Nobody's addressing the issue. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it's hit or miss. There might be just some weird background thing happening. We had Elgato software stop installations of programs on one of our computers when we upgraded to Windows 11. Like, it was just because it was running on in the background. Basically, we couldn't install anything because an Elgato background process was running. So and it was a lot of hit or miss finding out that it was Elgato. And I'm just like, why would you do this? Why is this even a thing? Well, there's a processes wait chain, and apparently everything is being, taken up by Elgato for absolutely no reason when there's no device connected. Thanks, Elgato. Why don't you fix that with an update, you schmucks? but there's a weight chain. Weight chain. Windows is okay, still running 10. Yeah. 95, Millennium Vista, it's a pattern. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Medio Go is better than Elgato. I would say half the times, yes. I've tried both, actually, and it's like, it's hit or miss, you know? Every 8 versions. Yeah. You're out, later, slowpeds. This is time to watch American football. America. I had a chance to win $400 end of the season from fantasy football. I'll catch you next time. Good luck. May you bask in football winnings. American football. Yeah, apparently, what was it? What, in your state, they just legalized gambling. Like, basically digital gambling for everybody. Can't imagine how much money people are making and losing at the same time. Sending good vibes to everyone for the upcoming Doom December. What's wrong with Doom December? Or Doom? What's happening? December? What's wrong with December? December's cool. December's fun. Who liked Windows 8.5? Was there an 8.5? I remember Windows Vista. It was awful. It was just there. It didn't do anything for me. I just upgraded when I had the opportunity. I had Vista, and then I moved to 7, and then I moved to 8, and then it was just like, yeah, this computer can't handle 10, so. Digital gambling. Don't you see that? It might just ruin sports. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about sports or gambling, so it doesn't matter. Both of them can ruin each other, and I'll be fine with it. 8.5 is all right. It's all right. I return, Evie. What's up? Not if you have kids, just playing. Decided to get Dairy Queen. What? 8.1, not 8.5. Oh, all right. Then maybe I did have it. I don't know. Agreed. Bum, 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 bum. I just find it really weird. You know how they're always worried about, you know, kids getting hooked on quote-unquote gambling mechanics and, you know, mobile apps and whatever, and games and all this stuff. Oh, no, it's gearing gambling towards younger people. But as soon as it's legal for, like, 18 and up, they're just like, hey, here you go. We're going to give you a little bit of money. Start gambling now. Gamble, 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 gamble. I'm just like, really? Well, they think you're smart enough to not get hooked on gambling as an adult, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, kids. Yeah, worry about the children. Ugh. Forget about the adults. How's Windows 11? Haven't gotten it yet. It's fine. It's been fine. I had to do some tweaking to kind of speed things up. But other than that, it's good. Which fantasy foot sports leagues would feature make-believe characters? What, you want Goku on the Jets? I mean, like... That would make football a little bit more interesting for me. Imagine golf. Golf would be a lot more interesting with DBZ characters tossed into it. Come on, where's Dragon Ball Z Golf Plus Ultra? I think it would be fun. It'd be hilarious. Oh, did you know the voice actor for what's her face? Kuroki and Watamote got married? I don't know, there's like a news flash in one of my weird little anime feeds, and I'm just like, really? I don't know. Weird. To some Italian dude, no less. It's bizarre. I don't know if I would want that voice yelling at me all day, though. Can you imagine? Oh, man. Insert the, but what about the children Simpsons meme? Yeah. But instead, what about the adults? No, it's like, as soon as you're an adult, nobody cares. They're basically like, give me all your money and just make bad decisions and try not to bother us too much. I feel like that's basically the business approach to adults right now. Kids, it's like everyone's concerned about the kids because it gives the impression that the company actually cares. They don't. You know, that kind of thing. But I don't know, the legalized online gambling thing, I'm just kind of like, considering how little money people are making these days, do we need another get-rich-quick scheme thrown at them? You know, it's so bizarre. English or Japanese voice actor? Japanese. The original one. Not the dubbed version. Oh my god, can you imagine the dubbed voice actor for Kuroki? Just, oof. That would just be like an awkward thing. You bring them home to your parents and be like, hey guys, what's going on? Oh god. Cringe fest. Buyer beware. Adults are a little more than grown-up children. Yeah, and I feel like some kids are actually smarter than adults at this point. We're having this shift in the mental dynamics right now. A new ZZ Top song. Give me all your money. All your bad decisions, too. Give me all your money. All your bad. That would be pretty good, actually. Bum, 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 bum. Coffee. Boom. Getting out the coffee. Bam. I don't have a lot left. They're making a MacGruber series. I mentioned it, but they're actually going through with it. There's like a trailer for it now. MacGruber. Yes, the Saturday Night Live parody of MacGyver, MacGruber, besides having a terrible movie, is now going to have a series for some god-awful reason.
Hello,
Go.
and welcome to our note house.
Otto.
Keep your feet off the table.
53 moots and gifted a sub. Take a dash. You got a sub gifted for Otto. My words. Otto Von Neck Punch. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, man. I like my coffee like I like my what? Strong and bitter. So like Daria, right? Give me the Daria blend. Oh, man. Kids are smarter in some ways, but they're also getting dumber and lazier in more vital ways. Whatever. Let evolution shake that out. Words are not think today good. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Words is hard. Words is hard. Exactly. Bum, bum, bum. What was the other thing that's coming out? Oh, remember that game I talked about is made by the people who made Dragon's Crown. It was called 13 Sentinels. The Agus Rim something or other. That's actually coming out for the Switch in April. I know! Maybe the Switch can get Dragon's Crown, too. Did they get Dragon's Crown yet? Because that was just a PlayStation thing. 13 Sentinels. Dude, it's very artsy. I love the art style, too. It's like a painterly anime kind of look. Yeah. Vanillaware. I feel like that's a clothing line for white people. Hey, have you tried the new Vanillaware? No! Anyway, let's see. Every generation thinks the younger generations are weak. I don't. I've got some great nieces and nephews that work hard. I don't know. Every generation has people within it that are hit or miss. You know, Gen Xers, you have your slackers and you have your people that work really hard. Millennials, you're going to have the same thing. You're going to have people who work really hard, and then you have people who are slackers. You're going to have really intelligent people and really dumb ones. Just unfortunately, people stereotype each generation by, you know, the extremes, you know? So like the hippie generation, everyone's like, oh man, bunch of slackers. All they do is smoking up, being like, oh, peace and love, man. You know, but the other part of that generation was like fighting wars and stuff like that. So yeah, there's always a great divide in this country, you know? So we're a very polarized nation. I think we've always have been, but now it's just more apparent because of social media. I do not much care for my generation. Hey dude, this one over here, Generation X, you know, you liked half of it, you know? So it's just like, again, it's just even back then, everyone's just like, oh, Generation X is the best. Dude, you know what? Generation X, no. Not everyone was good, all right? Because there's a fine line between intelligent cynicism and being plain mean, you know? That's why. People rise to their levels of incompetence. Yep. Squares and the greasers all over again. Hippies and militants, the slackers and the preps, hipsters and the millennials. It's all the same every generation. Yep, just new labels. This is why history repeats itself. If we kept the same labels from generation to generation, people would realize that we're repeating history over and over again. Yeah? So cancel culture would be called the McCarthy era. But no, you know, because, you know, people now don't know who McCarthy is. Oh, you mean the Beatle? Oh, God. There we go. They were trending the other day because of that documentary. At least I'm seeing less scene kids.
Can we call it Americanese Lowell?
Yeah. Dude, it's just the whole thing. Yeah. Thank you. It's just, whatever. I don't think there's a scene anymore, so there are no scene kids. Go.
So idiocracy's coming true.
Yes and no. I think half of it is. Go.
People trying to keep us down, talking about my generation.
And that's why that song is still effective, because every generation can apply it to it. Like if you're a Zoomer right now, and you're like, man, just all these adults are just trying to, badmouth my generation. You can literally cue that up, and they'll probably remix it in a terrible way by our standards. But, dude, it's still effective. Every generation has to fight against their previous generation for some reason instead of learning from them. And then the previous generation is always saying that, oh, well, you're too young to know what you're doing, as opposed to saying, wow, you got a new perspective that previous generations didn't know about. I should probably listen to you. I know. I think with age comes egotism. You get to a certain age, you think you know everything. The first thing you should learn is that you don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know nothing. That song. I'm an idiot. Okay, I know some stuff, but not everything. Somebody teach me. Teach me things. All right. You're looking forward to the next lockdown? People going AWOL because we're getting a Unicron thing happening. The Transformer, it's coming to eat the planet right now. Yeah, dude, it's the same crap, but we're not going to delve into that. People are going to do what they do, whether they want to or not, so whatever. All I can do is do what I do. We try not to talk about that, because then it turns into a political thing, and then before you know it, people are beating each other up in chat. There's going to be letters all over the place. Numbers, too. Hashtags and question marks. I don't call me a millennial, I'm a Gen Z. That generation before millennials, or after. Gen Z. You mean Gen X. Gen Z is like current. That's like Zoomers. Where do we live off? I wonder how Spanish speakers from Spain think about how their language is spoken in Latin America. I have no idea. No politics. Yeah. Pound sign. No. Pound sign evolved into hashtags. Yeah. Is it its final form, though? It's weird. That was like that and the @ symbol. I think those were the two things on keyboards that were just about to like fall off. Like pre-internet. Like the hashtag and the @ symbol. It was just kind of like nobody's ever using it. Can we just put something else here? Like an expletive or something? And it was just like, no, wait, Twitter. We got ats, and they're using both of them. We thought they were dead. Now there's new life to the @ symbol and hashtag. It lives on. Bum, 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 bum. It's true, dude. When was the last time anybody had to use that? Maybe it went back in a day when you had to scratch down somebody's phone number, on a piece of paper. You'd be like, okay, their number, Bob's number, pound sign. And then put it down, It's weird. Pound sign or a mini tic-tac-toe board. Or a waffle. Let's see. Give my fingers something to reach for in the upper part of the keyboard. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. It's pretty bad. I haven't spoken to my grandma in years. And right now, I'm just thinking about the fact that she's probably going... What? Bloody angel, give them a call then. Jeez. Man. Oh, man. Hashtag it lives. I see what you did there. That's pretty good. Use the hashtag symbol all the time when commenting out code. Oh. People don't know coding language. Dude... You know what codes I know? Steam codes, okay? That's my extent of coding. Look at the string of numbers that I put in that gives me a game. That's coding to me, all right? I can do a little HTML, but that's not really coding. That's just like put it into brackets kind of stuff. Let's see. Fancy over here. Look at me. I can hashtag encode. Let's see. It's barely coherent with speech. I doubt it will do anything. I know, you can give it a try. There you go. Hyperreferences. Damn hyperreferences. You didn't put the exclamations. The brackets, etc. I gotta get water this time. I don't have a water card. Water card. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Water. The only coding I deal with is when hacking terminals in Fallout. Yeah. That's my coding. I got mad coding skills in Fallout. Bum, bum, bum. Hydrate and radiate. Yeah, did anybody ever go back to Fallout 76? Is that working? Is that working now for people? Is that a game now? Is that a game like Dawn should go back and revisit and be like, oh, Fallout 76? I'm not going to play it. I'm just curious if it's actually patched up to where it needs to be. What happened? Repent my sins, but those are the best part of my personality. Jeez. And who wants eternal life? You know what happens? You get bored. So there's like 2 strikes in that conversation right there. What? The sins are the most memorable part of your existence. You ever talk to an old person and they're like, oh, dude, let me tell you that one time when I did this crazy thing. You know, it gives you a story. Let's see. I'm still playing Fallout 76 with plenty of streamers. It is good and it works now, but there isn't much content besides the score events. Score! I don't know, that's kind of a thing. Eternal youth is greater than eternal life. Yeah, eternal life. What if I'm still getting old? You know? I'll be like 500 years old being like, I can't move. You know, that kind of thing. Hey, we said we'll give you eternal life. We didn't say we're going to give you eternal youth, bro. All right? So enjoy just not moving forever and just seeing the world pass you by. I'll get there eventually, but, you know, I don't want that to keep going on. I like Fallout 76. Don't care much for the NPCs, and it made it easier where you don't get negative effects from not drinking or eating. Oh, thank God. You'll turn into the face of boo-ha. What? What? That Einstein Brothers bagel brunch deal with Einstein. What? Where are you? What's happening? Or that old person will tell you about the regrets for not doing a thing when they had a chance. That too. You know, I had this opportunity. Now, you had a lot of weird opportunities in college, and you're like, nope. Do you regret them? Nope. Let's see. Eternal pain and suffering, then. Yes. I don't know. See this. You got to worry about that. You come in with an argument. Let's see. Face of boo. What? Doctor Who reference. Oh, Doctor Who reference. See, I missed that. Man. I was attempting to change a subject or two to our favorite. Foodstuffs. Food? Yeah. You know what I had yesterday? Some chips and onion dip. Oh, I haven't had that in forever, but I got this Greek... It's a French onion dip made with Greek yogurt. So it's not technically as bad for you. And the chips I got were baked instead of like deep fried or whatever they are. Baked chips. I gotta tell you, I actually prefer baked chips now. I don't know, the other chips are just very grizzy. They're very grizzy to me. And I'm just kind of like, ugh. I like the baked ones. Yeah, probably gonna go back taking my pain level frustration out on the game. Definitely. Take it out on the game. Go, tell me words.
If you are mortal, eventually it will be just you floating through the nothingness once all universes inevitably implode.
I know. What am I gonna do then? You know? Space, space, space. See what happens to immortality? It gets boring. You end up in space. There's no lights. No music. Okay. Let's see. Downside to eternal youth, everyone around you passes away while you're mad. I don't like a lot of people, so I'd be fine with that. Dude, I would totally Highlander that. Oh, but, you know, everyone's gonna pass away and things. It's gonna happen anyway. But, you know, if everyone else is gonna pass away, I might as well look good, right? I think you get desensitized after a while. You know? Or you can come to terms with the fact that you were able to spend so much time in very good health with somebody, and then when they go, you'll be like, wow, you know, I had a very, however many years with this person or thing or whatever. I would say going through a lot of pets would be kind of tedious, though.
This human is not terrible.
You don't know that.
Hello, Jim, Pauline, PG, Don, and chat. Good day and good vibes to all. Sad I missed the Thanksgiving stream, but I worked hard on my day off and was making 5 excess pay.
Ooh.
Hard to pass up that kind of money.
Definitely.
Glad I can see some of the stream today, though. Smile.
Good for you. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
that worked for you.
The only chips I like are Doritos taco flavor, and I can't find them anymore.
No. God, I think they made a limited batch of those relatively recently, but I don't know if they're still available. I don't know. They were kind of retro, and then they came back, and then they stopped, I think. So, yeah. I don't know. Thank you, Demo Man, and good for you for putting in the extra hours for the extra money. Good job. And thank you, Thanos. I know, Thanos, you're like, you're the Wiz of Wall Street here. So just, you can find it on the interwebs. You're that person. That's good. Dig deep. You can do it. Actually, that was kind of touching on the end of the movie. It's Such a Beautiful Day by Don Hertzfeld. Highly recommend it. Oh, all right, write it down. Have you been with Don since the beginning of It Will Press? Before that, even. Right? What has it been? Yeah, it was even before that. That was during the 4i Records years, which is even before that. Yeah. I don't know. That's it. Yes. Go.
Not to mention, if you're immortal, you will always have to worry about money. You'll always have to earn it. I guess it would be Fumi and PG continuing forever.
Well, here's the thing about that. Now, if I'm immortal, can I die? Like, okay, if I get shot or something for robbing a bank, right? You know? What are they going to do, throw me in jail for a couple of years? Dude, that's like an afternoon when you're immortal. Hey, we're going to put you in jail for like 10 years for robbing that bank and hiding the money somewhere. I'd be like, okay, whatever. Just wake me when it's over. Yeah. 10 years come out, you look the same, and you're just like, hey, later, everyone. And people are like, dude, what is... It was like... They didn't even care. It's just like, yeah, go out there. Just, you know, just do the thing, dig up all that money that you hid, and then just, you're good. Right? Or just invest 5,000 years of interest in... Yeah, by then it will be legal, though. Okay, no need to make it sound like it was since the dawn of time. Yeah. Before that. Let's see. Universe isn't going in. Oh, here we go with that. Now we're getting super existential. Existential. Maybe a good place for good name for a breakfast place. Yeah. Existential. It's an extension of eggs, so it's breakfast and more. Existential. The existential eatery. You know, it could be like a holistic food thing. Dawn of Time lols. That's literally their Twitch username. It's Dawn of Time BC. Look it up. Follow them. Follow. Dawn is like 2 people away from 1,000 follows. You know? Almost there. Bacon existential. There you go. Better be some good eggs. Yeah, they're universally accepted free-range galactic eggs. Yeah. I've never had a bad egg. I've never, like, cooked an egg and said, wow, this tastes awful. Where are you getting bad eggs? Have you ever had a bad egg? I would like to see a good TV again. I can't follow Dawn more than once. All right. Bump, 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 bump. Getting into space things. No need to make that. Okay, how does anyone understand for more than what? How does anyone stand another for more than, say, 5 years? Asking for a friend. Compromise and understanding.
A restaurant for depressed people.
Just call it the sad sack lunch. I don't know. Why not? No, call it table
Thank
for
you.
one forever.
Now one away.
Now one away. Now one away. There you go. Done. You're one away from 1,000 followers. She's like, oh. She says thank you. It's not about communication. It's about expectations. Yeah, I have 0 expectations now. I have none. 0.
Outside is icky.
Go.
I just got done making Christmas cookies. Goodbye 30 pounds it took my all year to lose.
Well, don't eat them all. Hey, we got a bunch of cookies for Thanksgiving, and we only have maybe like 1. We have like 1 with our coffee. We're very good. Very good about it. I don't know. Control. Self-control. I tried those. You tried those. You mean your friend tried those? Dude, I don't know. It kind of depends. I mean, it really, you have to know whether your tolerance for another person after 5 years is, are you just dealing with it, or is it really something that needs to be addressed? Yeah. No, because that's the thing. There's like, you know, the longer you're with somebody, the more idiosyncrasies and stuff you have to kind of deal with, et cetera, et cetera. Habits you have to compensate for and all that other stuff. But if it's something that's just completely just, this is never going to work, you'll know. Think about it. Just sit and be like, stare at that person and be like, can I deal with this person? Somewhere in there, you'll be like, no, run, you know, or nah, this is all right. You know? No, it is a good perspective to have is like a relationship doesn't have to be great 100% of the time. It just has to be good more often than it isn't.
I've never had any bad eggs to eat, but I've had a few as friends, but thank God I've lost contact with them.
Really? You're doing a bad egg thing? Like, oh, God, really? The bad egg thing? Doing a bad egg thing? I mean, I guess people do get bad eggs because that was kind of a thing. Oh, that's a bad egg. Or, you know, they're a bad egg, equating to actually having a bad egg. Huh. I did. You are correct. Thanks for the insight. I was trying to, what? Wasn't trying to bring anyone down. No, it's just kind of like one of those things. You know? It's good to know. It's good to reevaluate things every once in a while to be like, can I really deal with this? You know? A relationship is about loving someone for their flaws and accepting them. No, I think there's always room for improvement. You know, and I think as long as people are trying to be better, then it's good. If somebody's just like, well, I'm a miserable bleeper and I'm going to ruin your life and I'm not changing, then there you
I've
go.
been betrayed and stabbed in the back by too many friends and boyfriends. I prefer to be alone, and I'm happy to be alone. Not for everyone, but it works for me.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Well, dude, well, once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. Yeah, dude, dude, you go through that much crap, you're just like, all right, people suck. Thank you. Yeah. I already know I'm destined to be alone. Alone. Forever alone. Whatever happened to that meme? That was a big meme, wasn't it? Forever alone? Whatever happened to that? Somebody needs to bring that back. Bring back the meme. Make it retro. Reboot it. You know? Did that even share the same humor, but a fierce independent streak on one side collided with an unwillingness to grow on the other? Yeah, growth is kind of important. And I guess, you know, if and there's another thing. If two people have a fierce independence and nobody's willing to compromise, then it's like an oil and water situation. And that's just a personality thing. You know, you can still like a person and hang out with them as friends who are like that, but you're going to find you're going to get into more arguments than not if the other person is just going to be like, I refuse to compromise. Well, me too. You know, there's got to be a meet in the middle kind of thing sometimes. You know? Unless the other person is 100% wrong, then you got to be like, all right, no, we're doing it this way because reasons. You know, as long as you can list those reasons and they actually accept that, then fine. So when they try to be like, no, let's do it my way, and then you do it, then everyone joins in and does it their way, and they mess up, and you can be like, this is why I wanted to do it this way. Boom. But make sure your way works. No, you got to do that by trial and error because, you know, some people can bring better stuff to the table. Sometimes they can't. Oh.
They did it. 1,000 down, 99,000 to go.
Hey, Dawn. 1,000 followers. Check your Twitch. She's like, really? Like she doesn't believe it. So basically both sides end up miserable. Yeah, pretty much. I know. If you can deal with that person, 7 year and they change, charge you, just keep going on without them. What? She's like, I do. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a miracle. Thank you, everybody. We're at 1,000. Dawn's got 1,000 followers. Ooh, big number. That's kind of cool. It's a milestone right here on Twitch. Nice. Did I give you like a little award or cheese for that or something? Huh? I don't know if she can hear me. She'll probably hobble in here eventually. Let's see. Can we agree to disagree? No! Wait, what? Now we just need to get her to partner. Yeah, no, that's kind of a thing. Dude, being a Twitch partner now is a lot more difficult than it used to be.
Normal is
What?
overrated.
What's up?
On page 6 months, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, Jack's wife, how's it going? 6 moods. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Flutterdash. I will pass that along. All right. Now you embrace this, sunken coast and what? Sunken coast? What's happening? I just wasn't going to watch someone to be stagnant. I also realized there was someone close where I'm meant to be. But at least I'm still working on that. Won't speak ill of the other. They have their own life to take care of. But it's no longer my business or problem. I wish them never cut. There you go. Nice. No, it's good. I mean, it's always tricky when you reevaluate something like that, and you're just like, you know. But it's good, you know. Life happens. Sometimes there's just a thing. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone needs. I think the important thing about a relationship is there has to be some kind of growth. I think. Doesn't have to be like massive growth, like, oh, every day is super awesome, everyone has, happy fun time. No, just a little bit of like, you know what? We argue less. That kind of thing. What's a Twitch partner? Are you a co-owner? No, they just let you have more emotes, essentially. What? It's basically it. Dawn couldn't unlock more emotes, but not until their partner. You need like, 75 average viewers, And she's got like a small stream going on now, and it's like her average. Well, the thing is, if she has a bad day and then a really good day, it takes the average. So she could have like 100 viewers one day and like 40 the other, and it averages it out, and then it'll look like she has like 43 people as an average. So she needs to have a consistent, above 75 average. And it's really difficult to do because not everybody could be there all the time. So it's kind of tricky.
Outside is a key.
Go.
Relationships are like organisms. If they do not learn and grow, they die.
They die. They will all die. They must evolve. They do. And here's the thing. I'm a big believer in long-term relationships just because that's how I'm wired. And I would say, don't even worry about the whole marriage thing, frankly, because I feel like that puts responsibilities and labels on people for, at least my personal opinion. As long as you have a person that is a friend who is understanding and helpful, then, dude, that's all you can ask for in this world. Because there is a lot of expectations that, like, when you find somebody, everything's going to be perfect and wonderful, kind of the Disney fairy tale kind of thing. It never happens. Never going to happen, or even those looking for the anime fairy tale where, you meet somebody and everything's perfect and wonderful. Not going to happen. It's just, there's going to be arguments and stuff like that. And, just as long as the arguments aren't daily and perpetual, then I think things will work out. Now, and also be friends first. No, seriously, be friends first. Because a lot of people who end up getting married, they're not even really friends. They don't really know a lot about each other. They just constantly dated and did date-like stuff. Friends are people that you can kind of just sit around and,
So everything is not awesome?
No, nothing is awesome ever. There are hints of awesome, but, just saying. Hints of awesome. That's all you can hope for. In reality, Prince Charming can't ride a horse and has cooties. He's got cooties. No. And some can't cook. Yes. Or both can't cook. I posted a Dr. Sue quote regarding relationships earlier. I can't post it again if you'd like. Oh, yeah, go. There you go. Is that the organism thing? If we want to send Dawn fan stuff, do we just send it to the same P.O. box? Yes, just put their name on it. Bum, 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 bum. Can you make a Google Calendar so I can just follow and always know when streams are going to happen? Wednesday, Sunday. That's it. Wednesday and Sunday. That's it. Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Sunday, 12. That's it. Every once in a while, a pop-up stream, but it kind of depends on what else we're doing. Friend zone. What? We're still going to find out what on people's radar. Oh, there you go. Wave your hands violently.
Nani?
That usually helps. Go.
At Jim Others, hi Pumpkin Guy. Macabre Cat here.
Macabre Cat.
How was your week?
Pretty good. We got cookies. We got food. We got so much leftover turkey. We had to make a turkey pot pie. It's crazy. And it worked. We didn't destroy the kitchen or blow up a house. It's nice. We didn't have to evacuate the apartment complex or nothing. Let's see.
No me gusta estúpidos.
I wouldn't go to fairy tales for relationship advice.
No.
Little Mermaid change everything about yourself to get a man. Cinderella a makeover fixes everything. Aladdin lying and cheating gets you the girl.
Yeah, pretty much. Hold on, I gotta do Dr. Seuss thing. We're a little weird and life's a little weird, and when you find someone whose weirdness is compatible with yours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. Dr. Seuss. There you go. That works. Dr. Seuss. See? Mutual weirdness. Mutual weirdness achieved. And then when you have kids, you call them weirdlings. Look at all little weirdlings. Let's see. Thank you, Zello, for reposting. I had a boyfriend once who didn't last long because I wouldn't. What? Really? Why? Then a while later, we started claiming it was not. What? Oh, here we go. With Dawn's as well. Oh, God. Dawn is Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Basically, 6 o'clock. What is it, 6 o'clock? And then Saturday, probably around 2 or 4. I made turkey burgers for lunch. Turkey burgers! What's that? Nightmare Obscure, what's up? Nightmare Obscure. Fromy does a great rant on relationship advice. Yeah, the squirrel's got some insight every once in a while. He's kind of heavy-handed with his delivery, but yeah. Would you rather be in a coma for 4 years, all expenses covered, or wrongly accused of a crime and sent to prison for 4 years, but win a money settlement when released? Depends on the settlement. Because I could catch up on my sleep in a coma. You know? Depends on the settlement. See, there's variables I need to know about. You know, because every time I get a settlement from something, like it's like $3. Oh, AT&T did this thing, so, you know, you're going to get a $3 settlement check. Wow. That's totally worth it. Wasn't going to work. There's a tab on Twip that's called Schedule. Oh, there is, yeah. Trust me, we had that, just not much else. Although they're friends, but they certainly wanted the company of friends over the gamer gas. Not a bad thing, but it's tough to compete with that word. What? Really? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. J.G. Wentworth. Oh, is that the lawyer guy? That sounded like TV show stuff. No. Everyday Pumpkin Guy is not on it. What? On out. That's how I remember. Oh, okay. Except Thursday. Thursday, we're both not on. It's weird. You get a day off from us. Imagine if you could get paid for every company screw-up, embezzling, corporate espionage scheme, or corruption. That would be beneficial to everybody on the planet. You imagine? That would be great. It's my money and I need it now. J.G. Wentworth. Are you waiting for, whatever, cash settlement from your litigation? Call blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Coffee. So now, if I meet a guy and he starts dating, great, but I'm not wasting my time or effort searching around. Yeah. Why bother? Why bother wasting time? Wasting time. Don't worry, there's going to be robots soon. Hey, there's going to be relationship robots soon. All right? So you won't even have to bathe anymore. It'll be great. Think of all the makeup you don't have to put on anymore. Just whatever. Just a robot shows up and you're good. What, dude? Once the AI gets there, you can have logical conversations with people and then just turn them off when you're done. Bum, 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 bum. Pumpkin Mystery Theater. Yeah, we were thinking... we're always thinking about trying to do more of those movie things we showed on Halloween, but it's such a... yeah. It's weird. It's like, I don't feel like we can do anything with them. It's sad. With DLC and microtransactions. Oh, God.
Keep it classy.
Go.
There are already here eHarmony dolls.
Oh, there you go. eHarmony dolls. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't know. There's maintenance there, you know? What if my warranty expires? Do I have to jailbreak my date? I mean, that's kind of like weird. Yeah, it certainly wasn't... Shut up. Yeah, it certainly wasn't looking over in 2016 when lightning happened. I tried to tell him what was going on to be the result. I wanted to try anyway. May we both be left how we wish to stay until the right time, if there is such a thing. Yes. I was for somebody else. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, that and the no relationship thing. Yo, that shiny new thing that happens with relationships, that kind of diminishes over time. Like quite like you know that phrase, the honeymoon is over. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, then it just turns into like two people hanging out, and if you can't hang out together and just chilling and not doing anything, just you know. Dude, it's just like, it's tense, huh? Doesn't last. It doesn't. It's not supposed to. That's all biological endorphins happening. You know, the magical shiny. I'll call it the magical shiny. Hey, man, they're in that magical shiny stage of their relationship. Wait till they get to the, you know, why didn't you flush stage of their relationship. Go.
Hey there, PG and chat. Am I late to the party?
I don't know. Are we having a party? Is this a party, chat? Party. Go.
Yup, come with updates and can connect to Amazon and Wi-Fi. You're late.
What? I don't want that. What? No, I do not want. What? Are we talking about the robot still? I don't want a relationship robot connecting to Amazon, because then what if my robot lady's like, you know what? I deserve something nice. You know, and starts ordering weird stuff. They already have all my credit card information. That's the first thing you don't give somebody in a relationship. Your credit card. God. Street party. Yeah. This is a party. Okay. Honeymoon, please. Every psychologist has written papers and documents and books on the subject. Yeah. Honeymoon phase. Yeah. One of the traits and partners I like are people who are super social. They have lots of friends and keep themselves busy. Oh, so basically you don't have to do any maintenance. It's like they're out all the time. They're super social and all that stuff. Well, I guess you're not a jealous person then. Because then that also happens. Like if you're super social and then you get somebody who's clingy and jealous all the time, then before you know it, it's like, why are you going to go hang out with them? Where are you going? When are you going to be back? Is that girl going to be there, or is that guy going to be there? You know, that kind of thing. And then it turns into this, like, you know, you're constantly worried kind of thing. Trust is super important. Super. What? It's true. It's true. No, you knew somebody who was very, very jealous. Like, it was, I'm going to give you a short story, right? Okay, you were kind of friendly with certain people in certain classes or whatever and stuff like that. And it was like the first day of returning from, like, it was like second semester of fill in the blank. Somebody basically came up to you, gave you like a kiss hello on the cheek because they like, oh, dude, I haven't seen you so long, you know, that kind of thing. You know, your girlfriend at the time almost threw down right there in the middle of class because she's like, what? And you had to drag her off. And I'm just like, dude, what is your problem? Why did she touch you? That kind of thing. I'm just like, dude, it was like a hello. I haven't seen them in like 7 months. What is the problem? Just like, you know, I'm just like, wow, dude, that was a warning sign. My God. And I'm just like, why? But apparently that person, you know, you found out later had abandonment issues or some crap like that. And I'm just like, get out of here. Just save that baggage for somebody else who wants to carry it. Let's see. But that was like, you know, it just devolved into a whole sort of like, this ain't going to work. And communication is important as well. Communication! Yeah. So you can text a lot. Baggage carrier. Yeah, I'm done carrying people's baggage. All right, I got enough of my own. I got my own carry-on. All right, my hands are full. Would have a tough time with anyone that has a job like this or anything in the entertainment industry. I won't lie, it stems from your own issues and it's stuff to work on. It's not the other person's fault. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's the other person that's got to work on it, and if they're not going to work on it, then it's kind of like, yeah.
No matter what you do, don't forget to wrap it. I can't tell you how many friends, relatives, and former classmates have kids because they didn't use protection.
Well, yeah, but I think we're well past that point. We're just talking about, like, serious relationships. Yeah, not that stupid, hey, let's do this kind of thing. Talk about relationship. I think people here are smart enough for that. Oh, God, you better be. Let's see. For sure, I've been friends with guys. What? Friends with a guy for over 7 years. Oh, see, that's good. See, now that's relationship material. There you go. What? Hot Pockets. What? Bump, bump. Hot Pocket. Baggage carrier. Everyone's talking about weird relationship stuff. All right. Remember when this used to be a food stream? Cha-cha-cha. See, how's this going over here? Got a finger. Let's make sure. Ah, there you go. Waiting for it to mess up. All right, we fixed it before it messed up. If jealousy sinks in, the relationship is in trouble. Yeah.
Hey PG, do you have any weird relationship stories to share?
No,
skeletons.
Hold on.
Boo.
Speaking of food, I am using the leftover turkey to make that terzini.
Yeah, I'm usually very good. Thank you. I'm usually very good about not going into details from old relationships, because I'm one of those. I'm a gentleman at heart, so I don't really go into past relationship stuff, stories. They did this, I did that kind of stuff. It's like that's nobody's business. Even if it's a person I highly dislike, I'm just like, whatever, and I just let it go. Because you sit there and then you end up bringing up old stuff, and it's just like people get all bent out of shape, and I heard you said this. This is like none of it matters. The information is not putting it to this. I'm a gentleman. Let's see. See, gentlemen, don't kiss and tell. Not that type of person. Now you want to make a mint frap. Mint! Got any recipes for sweet potato muffins and pumpkin skull? You're always getting a recipe for something. Why don't you write a book? Call it the Bloody Angel Big Book of Eat This. There you go. You're done. And then you can 3D print the books. I don't know. Do it. Bloody Angel's Guide to Stuffing Your Face. I would love that, actually. Dude, that would be good. A cookbook of just delicious foods. Just modify the recipes to your own personal thing. Take pictures of all the food that you've been making and then put it in a cookbook. It's like quite literally, you could just sell a PDF somewhere. What are you doing? Put in cute little characters too. Dude, there's a Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. Please. Everyone can make a cookbook. Well, if you know how to cook. I want to make I can't cook cookbook. We got one. What is it? The one that was sent to us?
A human did a thing.
We still can't use that.
In other news, Zelda 64 has been fully decompiled for mods and ports.
Yes, I read that. So here we go. Here we go. Zelda 64. Fully decompiled. So then we're going to have mods, ports, and then Nintendo's going to start suing. I guarantee you that. Thank you.
My ex and my ex-best friend were hooking up behind my back.
Oh.
So I put itching powder in the lubricant. They ended up in the hospital and I ended up laughing so hard I peed.
Oh, that is pretty
Have a
good, though.
cookie.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Is there a recipe for Kentucky Fried Chocobo?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I'm not super into Final Fantasy. Sora, did you find the recipes yet? Nah, dude, seriously. Because, Sora's all up on that. They were like, I saw that. I was thinking about it. Hey, you can, like, literally, hey, if you're a gamer and you're into stuff like that, here's what everyone's doing now. They're taking any game that has food in it and trying to make a recipe book out of it. They did that with Monster Hunter. You got Final Fantasy, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of others. Why don't you do a cooking stream of the recipes in that book? Talk to the author about it. Maybe they can sponsor you or something, or their book publisher can. I think it would be good, assuming they're not doing it themselves. Why not? What else are you doing, right? Fallout Cookbook is delicious. There you go, Fallout Cookbook. If you need irradiated roaches, there you go. Beautiful. Elder Scroll has a cookbook. See, Elder Scrolls has got one. There you go. I added extra Nern root. How to serve man. It's a cookbook. They did a recipe book for Skyrim. Yeah, I got that. Pope Waffles, Holy Waffles. It's just one page, but it's a really good page. I don't like cooking. I don't like cooking. See, this is when you write a sitcom. Ah, there you go. Go.
Wow, had a cookbook as well.
Yeah, it's a Warcraft cookbook. Hello. That guy. I just kept pressing on that little NPC. Hello. That guy. Dude, I always played undead. Like, every character I had was undead or blood elf. Had to go down a memory hole. Memory hole! Now. Just made some egg fried rice. I have the Bob's Burgers cookbook, but I don't cook. My roomie was sweet to get it for me, though. There you go. Why don't you try a recipe, though? See what happens. You know? You know what? That would be a good date night thing, you know? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try one of the recipes from the Bob's Burgers cookbook. You know? That'd be good. Hey, that could be good for any first date kind of thing. Be like, look, here, pick a recipe out of this book, especially if you find a gamer significant other, right? And be like, all right, we're going to do a Skyrim meal tonight. You know, you both share the expense of the ingredients and you cook together, you eat together, and then, you know, maybe play some games or something. You know, why not? That's a good icebreaker thing, because then this way you can see how they operate in the kitchen, see if they clean up after themselves, that kind of thing. You know? Hey, we did that. Hey, you and Dawn, when you made the turkey pot pie, you were like both cooking and cleaning at the same time. So it was like by the time everything was in the oven, it was like all the dishes were done and stuff was prepared. It was good. Good teamwork, you know? Just saying. Harry Potter cookbook. You know, dude, if I had the powers of Harry Potter, I wouldn't have to cook. I would just manifest food from the dark ether, you know? You know, Voldemort, get me a sandwich. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you two actually cook really well. He's a little more frantic in the kitchen because you're very focused. So you're like, all right, I got to do this. All right, just get out of the way, get over there, and see if you can get the butter. If you can get the butter over there, take about a quarter teaspoon of butter, put the butter over there. Okay, we do that, and just put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Okay, bring this out over there. You got to stir this a little bit over there. Hold on, I got to clean this off. I got to put this. Butter should be done right about the dish is clean. All right, there you go. Put the butter in there. There you go. We're gonna put this in the oven for this. Gonna go 15 minutes. Okay, that's gonna be 15 minutes, and we're gonna put this in for 5 minutes. So we're gonna put this over here. Put a timer for 10 minutes. So when that goes off, we're gonna put this in the microwave. Then Dawn is like, I'm just going to go to the other room. Oh, man. No, it's, and here's the thing. I'm just like, yeah, no, you get that hectic. It's really, and it's not even hectic. Like, oh God, what do we do? It's more like, I know exactly what to do. Everybody get out of the way, you know? And it's good when you have an assistant that can kind of help, you know? Then sometimes Dawn is just like, yeah, you know? You also put out the fires that she causes sometimes, so that's good. Teamwork. I prefer to bake instead of cook. I get bored cooking. Yeah. Now, last year you had to do a Thanksgiving thing, and you had to multitask everything. That's crazy. Now you know why your mom gets so angry during the holidays. She's like, bleeping turkey, bleeping potatoes, bleeping this. Yep, it's one of those Thanksgivings. We need to try to diagram some of your sentences. Diagram? Why? That's work. We cooked for my birthday once, and I tried to help, then I just sat down. Yeah, there are certain households where, like, one person runs the kitchen. It's like, this is my kitchen, everybody get the bleep out. And your mom's like that. Like, even if she has to, like, you know, ask your dad, like, oh, dude, could you do this? And if your dad is, like, running a little too slow, she'll be like, just get out of the bleeping way, I'll do it myself. You know, that kind of thing. No, it's this weird internal timing that compels us to move at a certain pace. Dawn is good at cooking fire. No, she would just burn it. I think it was a combination of my nan and dad and my mom constantly cooking. Just sort of rubbed off on me. Nice. Yeah, it was weird. Everyone in your household cooked constantly, but I think the working in tandem with the swear words that would basically be the culmination of that cooking experience turned you off from cooking, you know? So your mom was a cooking swearer, you know? You were just like, well, this seems very difficult and negative. Why would I do this? I'm going to order takeout. Yeah. I bake. I think some of us all bake sometimes, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. Let's see. Chef auctioneer. When I'm baking, everyone get the bleep out of my kitchen. Evie's baking in the kitchen. That's closer to the munchies. Let's see. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, if your family cooks, but they do it in a negative way, even if they're really good cooks, it kind of turns you off from it. Let's see. Do I have any stellar dishes? No, I don't think so. Wake and bake, dude. Bom, bom, bom. Mind map would... Dude, the mind map is just... no, you can see his mind map at work when you're playing a game, because you're just all over the place. But right now, I'm thinking about like 30 different things right now. Like, you got to think about... All right, who wants to mind map this? Or you can go back and just... All right, oh, God. Here we go. I don't know what my internal dialogue right now is. All right, basically, I'm looking at what Bloody Angel said over there, but then I already read that, and then I'm looking at Meredith's over there, and then we're still on the EVI bake thing. Then we got this thing over here. We're just talking about that. That's not even for me, so then I got to go over here in my brain over there, and then I'm thinking about the things I got to scan in there, but I already scanned most of them, so I got like 4 pictures I've still got to scan in, and I got to color those in there, but I got to just adjust the text on one of them, and then I got to clean up one of the sketches, and then I still have to do export for this cartoon that I haven't done, and then I got to update the website because the next thing that I was going to actually post is going to be something that's going to be completely different than what's actually listed there, so I got to change that, and then soon I got to get the graphics together for the next 4-minute card that comes out on the page that it's going to be in December, so we're going to do that for December 1st, but that's not going to be a big deal because that's already there. It goes on and on and on over there. But plus, you got to do the music thing. There's still some papers that you got to fill out for the digital thing that's going to actually be released January 13th. So once you get that done, then everything's going to be settled and squared away, and you don't have to worry about it. And then we still got to do a couple of more Christmas shopping things. We got to, let's see, we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got to get like 11 different things for a bunch of people. Plus, we got to mail out this thing for the other thing. Plus, we got to fill out orders later. We got to do that. We got to do all that, but there's probably not going to be a lot of orders, but there could be a lot of orders. I don't know, but it's still a little foamy plush that we got to do there. There's still one floating around in the air. We got to check the tracking number to see what happened to that. You know, it's a hellscape of nightmares. What's up? 3 letters.
Wisely.
Go.
Aloha, Raptor Moon here.
You know, what's up?
I'm working on the last stretch of NaNoWriMo. How are y'all doing?
I know I'm doing all right. My mind is everywhere. What's up? It's everywhere and nowhere at once. I was thinking about it. I had to freeze some of the leftovers, but I already did that. So I already did that this morning before I even started streaming. So that's all taken care of. But then we got to reheat it. And I'm thinking we could probably get more gravy because we're going to have more gravy for the turkey pot pie, which ended up being a little bit dry because we didn't have enough gravy to begin with. So if we put extra gravy in there when we cook it, it'll actually be better. But then I got avocados. I got 4 avocados the other day, and then 2 of them are ripe and 2 of them aren't. So I got to use the ones that are ripe today. We're actually literally right after the stream. So I'm going to have some guacamole after this. But then I realized that I have to go get some more garlic salt. So I need some more garlic salt, and I think I'm running low on crackers, so I have to get more crackers, but that should be okay. So just have enough crackers for the next day until about Tuesday, but then we got to go to shopping on Tuesday, perhaps, and we'll see. I know. What's that? Let's see. I successfully got the bot to say it right. Yay! Nice. That's an event. It's a scat pumpkin. He's on a roll again. Dude, isn't there, like, can I get one of those little brain things to just, like, monitor my brain waves when I get like that? Because that'd be kind of cool. I would like that. How do you find those? Because I saw somebody use that on some show. They were monitoring, like, the brain waves of people who are meditating, and you could see what happens. And I'm just curious as to how much my brain is firing away. Plus, I want to see what happens when you sit and you get into that meditative zone of creativity. What happens to your brain? I would love that. Hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain. Dude, I'm like this all the time. All this time. All this time, my brain goes... I don't know. I got a million thoughts like every second, and they all kind of work together. So, it happens. My wife always messes up bacon because she doesn't follow instructions. I don't follow instructions either. I kind of just eyeball it, you know? For the most part. But there you go. Jim's mind map would look like a Rorschach pick. I think Rorschach's a little too neat. For the longest time. Oh, no, what's that? It's not for me. Okay, get it. Jacker ones need a skull cap with gel to help the sensor's conduction. All right, I want one. Get one for Christmas. Just back shop for it's finally tired of... What? Tired is why? Why? I just back from the shop. All right. Well, rest up. What are you doing? Dawn! Dawn! You got 1,000 followers.
I know.
All right. Do your thing.
Thank you.
Make sure not. Yeah. Dawn said thank you. Make sure whatever you're cooking doesn't burn.
Okay.
We were just talking about cooking. Go, go, go. I smell food. Yeah. I don't know. Dawn's cooking, so there might be a fire. Let's see. I have to have all the recipes and all the ingredients or else I don't do it. Oh, no. You just mix and match. What are you going to do? Bum, bum, bam, boop, 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 boop. Food is here. You got food? Lucky. I know what Dawn's making. It smells like toast. It's probably making eggs. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. The thing Dawn should avoid is touching the pumpkin, sadly, is one of her things. Yeah, I don't know what that is. See, that was the other thing. As soon as I said, I was like, hey, Dawn, come here. You know, it's like she opens the door, and I'm like, okay, what's going to happen here? She's going to walk over here, and she's going to try to touch me. Do I really need to just move over here already? Just stay out of arm's length? Just because I don't want people poking the pumpkin, poke the pumpkin. And I'm just like, here we go, chat. Chat's going to be like, poke the pumpkin, poke the pumpkin. Except for the one or two nice people, they're going to be like, don't poke at a pumpkin. I'm sure everyone else, like, there's got to be a couple of people here that when you're in a social predicament, your mind works like that. Like, if you got to go to a room and there's like a bunch of people in there, it's like, oh man, now I got to go over here and I don't want to talk to that person because that person doesn't like me. And I know this person doesn't like me. And that person probably heard some weird rumor about me that I'm not going to even address because they're an idiot. And then that person over there is really loud. My ears already hurt, so I'll probably sit over the corner. But if I sit in the corner, then everyone's going to think I'm like all by yourself. And then people are going to just gravitate towards me. It's like, you shouldn't be sitting by yourself. You know, come on, it's all a festive kind of thing. And I'll be like, well, you know, I'm just kind of tired and stuff like that and make up some excuse because I can't actually say that I don't want to be in the room with all these people because they're all schmucks. You know, so now I got to sit there and just mill about the buffet and kind of eat things, but I don't want to eat anything here because that's not good for me. That's not good for me. That's not good for me. This thing is disgusting. I don't even know why they bring it this year because who wants like fruit in a Jello mold that also has a turkey leg in it? And who even makes this crap? Oh God! And then here comes Aunt Fill in the Blank, who's going to have to pinch my cheeks like it's 1953. Oh my God. You know, and then before you know it, you just lock yourself in a bathroom and say, yeah, I ate something that disagreed with me. You might want to leave me alone for a bit. Oh, okay. You know, thinking of excuses to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. Do you have problems getting to sleep because the brain doesn't turn off? No, actually, because we work to the point where we're physically exhausted and then we just pass out. But we leave the radio on to keep our brain occupied because if we don't, then it'll have wicked, crazy nightmares that are just blood-curdling. I don't know why. Simple answer, do not socialize. This is how I live my life. No, but sometimes there's those obligations that you actually have to take a hold of and like be a part of and stuff like that. You gotta show up, you know, like weddings, funerals, holiday events. Go.
Dude, your ADHD and my ADHD are way different, but I might not be on the right dosage of my meds.
Yeah. Well, I'm not on anything, so I'm on caffeine and water, so that's my dosage for today. I don't know. You'd probably be the same if you weren't on stuff. I'm just thinking. Maybe. But, like, I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff quells or exacerbates it. You know? I don't even want to know. Because that's a whole other can of worms going through the... Here we go. Now I got to have somebody psychologically evaluate me. And this person doesn't even realize that I'm actually a high-functioning kind of ADHD person. So they're going to sit there and they're going to bring their stupid little notes and their stupid little pad. And they're going to be like, well, this person probably got this problem. And here's this. Why don't you take these and then come back next week and let's see how you feel. And you know how I'm going to say? I'm going to say, hey, I didn't even take these things because I'm working, my brain works perfectly functioning. All the things that's going on in my head, it's for a reason, bro. But nobody wants to hear that. Well, yeah, that's always the weird thing when you're hyperactive and people tell you, slow down. Can you slow down a little bit? Can you just take a second? Take a second to breathe. Why don't you take a second to breathe? Why? And this is what I don't understand. It's like everyone wants to kind of, I want to say, drag down people that are working at a hyperactive level, you know? They're like, whoa, dude, slow down a little bit. I'm like, no, why am I going to slow down? I'm the one being hyper productive here. You're the one just sitting there just dumbfounded by my levels of speed. What am I going to do, slow down for you? No, why don't you speed up and catch up? You know, I'm the one making progress. You're the one trying to hold me back. So yeah, the problem here is you. Okay, you're the slow one, I'm the fast one. Keep up or just stay over there in the corner, okay? Talk to Aunt Pincherface, all right? God. No, I never said, and that's always been a reoccurring thing, especially in his life, where it's just like, slow down, man. What are you doing? Stop.
I can see where Pilsy came from.
Yeah, there you go. That's all the personalities are there. But dude, definitely it's just a thank you. That's one of those things, man, where it's just like a lot of society, as it were. They're basically like, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just it's just like, why? Why do I have to slow down? Well, you know, you want to make sure everyone else is, you know, keeps up with you. You know, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Apparently you don't, because if you did, you would let me go. Okay? I always hated that. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but, you know, you might want to just slow down a little bit. Well, why? If you appreciate it, then you'd be cheering me on, saying, go, you can do it. Ugh. That's what I hate that. In other words, we appreciate the enthusiasm, but you're making the rest of us look stupid. And I'm like, well, then stop looking stupid. No. We'll just give you medicine so you can look stupid like the rest of us. Oh, society. I feel like society would have progressed much more if we all embraced our idiosyncrasies and hyperactivity rather than kind of muting them with meds. But I don't know. Everyone's ADHD is really weird and personalized, so who knows?
Unrelated to this, but how would you feel if people got any of your characters tattooed on them? Would it bother you?
No, people have already done it. And usually I don't recommend it, but, you know, if people were going to do that, I'm not the boss of them. They can do whatever they want. So, yeah, I've seen a couple of them. So, you know, some of them came out really good, too. So, I know. You know what? It's a little extra pressure for us because I feel like we have to keep things good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to, like, at least try to be decent because somebody's literally got it emblazoned on their calf or something. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to turn into, like, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Go.
I used to work Saturdays, but once they kept complaining that I was done and leaving early cause I'm too fast, I stopped helping on Saturdays.
Stop helping. There you go. Slow down and breathe. It's kind of impossible. Nobody wants to do that. What? Union mentality. Everyone has to slow down to the slowest worker. Otherwise, you make the whole crew look bad because efficiency undercuts the per hour pay. I couldn't care less about the rest of the people. I'm there to do my job and do it fast and get the hell out of there. Yeah, there you go. Good. Gee, the parallels of our earlier conversation, so many ways I can only speak for myself, but I was the fast one. All right, I'm really done. Promise. We'll see. I got that. Read that. Blending muffin mix. Muffin mix. Cake. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. My trip got called off next week, so I'm going to go to the boat and watch the sunset. Ooh, nice. At least those date pits didn't kill my blender. Get pitted. The motor was smoking. Why? I have OCD and anxiety and life so much with both of those together. What? Never will get tattoo. No, I'm not a tattoo type person unless I could draw it on me myself, you know? That's usually kind of difficult if you want something on your back. We are here to put product out, not for... What? Just sit there. What? When I was working at Walmart, I was getting 3 to 4 aisles of stocking done by myself on top of cleaning the back room and helping other people. Dude, that was the worst. When we had to stock shelves, you'd have like a whole aisle done, and then people would be like, dude, you finished that already? I'm like, yeah, what's the problem? And they'd be like, you want to help me out? I'm like, no, I did my work. Because where you work, they would give you pallets of merchandise to bring out, and you'd be in charge of a couple of aisles to restock in the night crew. And basically, when you were done with that, it was like that was your work for the night. So they'd give you like 7, 8, 12 pallets, whatever it was, and you would knock those things out mad fast. And then people would just be like, you know, and at the end of the morning, they got to bring the merch back on their side because they didn't get it done. But then everyone looks bad. Hey, there's like 4 pallets back here of merch nobody put out. What's the problem? Well, you know, I'm like, yo, I got 12 pallets done, okay? 12 pallets of merch done. I am leaving, okay? It's 7 a.m. I am out later. You know? Thankfully, I had a manager that actually recognized that I worked. And then it was just like, all right, you know, we got to get these out. We're going to do it now. Everybody group up. Hey, you, go home. So at least there was that. I can't stand that. That is just so annoying. Yeah. I don't think society should be kind of held back to the least productive member. I think everything should be geared towards the most productive, and then everyone should be kind of pushed forward a little bit. And if they can't handle it, then they do something else. That's fine. Everybody operates at a different speed, and with that in mind, I don't think people who operate at a higher level should be forced to be at a lower level, you know? And if people can't, at a lower level, can't operate at a higher level, then they wouldn't want to be forced either, right? This is how we got the grading on a curve kind of thing. So far, I got 2 tattoos. I'm planning to get one more, but it's specifically stuff that didn't mean a lot to me. Good. That's the way it should be. They weren't training anyone, so I was going back and forth to try to help the newbies out. Yeah, I don't even do that. Nah, dude, in retail, when they're like, hey, would you like to help train somebody? I'm like, no. Well, I mean, why not? You kind of know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing, but this person doesn't, and I'm not going to impart that wisdom on somebody who's going to mess up and then make me look bad. Somebody else do this. Yeah, that's it. It's not my job. No, that was the whole thing. I'd be like, is it in my list of duties that I have to do here? That's when the management didn't like you. They loved your productivity, but they didn't like that you knew what you were doing. Yeah? Because then they're like, well, okay, it's not in my list of specifically described duties, so I'm out. They're like, wait, you actually read that? I'm like, yeah, I actually did, sorry. Man, if you couldn't cut it, you drop out and went to work pumping gas. It was the way it was. Yeah, Dennis Leary. Wisdom beyond his years. And even that, I think I would try to excel at, because I'd probably try to do it as quick as possible and help many people out. Let's see. If someone asked me to do more, I always ask if I would get paid more. Yep. That's the thing. And that always happened, like, if you excelled a lot in class on, like, say, group projects and stuff like that, one, you would tell everyone else to stop doing it, and I noticed people here who would do that. But then it's like when you get that mediocre grade or something, when you actually had to work on a group project and it was like you had to let other people help, you'd be like, man, I got a mediocre grade now because I had to work with these dimwits and actually let them do work. You know? I've had that happen where a teacher would come over and be like, you know, you're taking over this project. It's supposed to be a group project. I'm like, can you put me in a better group then? Because I'm telling you, this is like C grade at best, all right? Of course, everyone looked at you like, are you kidding me? I'm right here, bro. You know, I'm just like, well, I'm sorry. I'm being honest, too. People don't like honesty either. You know, that just came to my mind. Why does a world... They don't like when you excel or when you're honest. It feels like those would be 2 important traits to have on this planet, yet everybody hates those. It's so weird. Like, I'm quite literally as honest as possible with people. They hate it. And I try to do whatever work I do as fast and quick as possible.
I'm good at my job. What I don't like is my manager expects that constant level.
Yep.
So if I have a bad day or not feeling it and I do not perform at a high level, then I'm a bad employee, yet
right.
Others on my team
perform at the less level, but it's acceptable. Yeah, so even your worst day is still better than the average day, right? So then it's like management's like, well, what's going on? You got problems at home kind of thing? And it's just like, no, I'm just tired. I've been, working 24/7 at like 100%. I'm working at like 75% today because I'm exhausted. Yeah, well, we usually expect more from you. It's kind of like when you're an A+ student and then you get like an A-, and they're like, what's going on?
Some people are not ready for brutal honesty cause it'll hurt their fragile ego.
No, egos are stupid. Egos are for people who think they're people. No, because ego is basically one of the main personality characteristics that's holding this planet back, is everybody thinks they're important. Just assume you're not and just learn and become better. That's all. I'm not important. I'm nobody. Doesn't matter. Who am I? I'm an idiot. I'm a dumb idiot. I should be better than what I am. That's what I know. I should be better. That's all. Went to the bathroom. Congratulations. Most of the early years of my school about applying yourself, not actual knowledge. I excelled because I did my work. People were confused by this. Yeah. Isn't it always a weird... We want you to excel. Then why are you trying to hold me back? Exactly. Yeah. Well, we want you to excel at our pace. We don't want you to go... God. Dude, I got to tell you, if I had $1 for every time somebody said, hey, you're skipping ahead... I'm like, yeah, because I'm ahead. That's why. That's the whole point. Stop skipping ahead. Why? Well, because we haven't caught up yet. Is that my fault? If I was running a marathon, hey, you up front, slow it down. We can't keep up. Get out of here. Just because I'm, that's what bothered me so much about the school system. This is don't skip ahead. I'm not skipping. I'm literally just ahead. God. And again, I don't consider myself a smart person. So it's not like me just boosting my own ego here because I don't think I have one. Anyway. They hate being told that they're wrong or look bad. I know, but that's the thing. You should just, like, God, when I see people do stuff better than I do, and I'm like, man, I wish I could work at that level. You know, and you try, and sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but I'm not going to tell them to stop. Hey, you better artist out there, draw worse so we can look good. No, come on. Rude because of the snowflake feature honesty and performance or against many of them. Yeah, dude, whatever. Then they can just sit and wallow in their fragile ego and unproductiveness and just sit there and complain that nothing is changing because nobody's done anything. All those cons make me look forward to retiring. Retiring, yes. Consistent productivity requires decent rest and self-care. Yeah, I'm still waiting until we get to that point. Let's see. Dust wind, dude. Yeah. I don't lie. I tell how I feel or just how others get yelled at, and I really don't care. Yeah, that's the thing. People are just like, why don't you be honest with me? Are you sure? Well, no, not that honest, bro. It's rude. Tries to draw a stick figure, ends up drawing a lifelike image instead. No. Also follow the rules and pay, so I'm not an entrepreneur or anything now. Yeah. Nah, dude, I obliterated everything. And dude, every time in school you would skip ahead and do stuff that you bent a lot of rules and found loopholes and stuff like that. And it pushed you ahead because you were, smart within the confines that they wanted you to be in. But then you'd be like, well, that's not the way you do it. Kind of like when you get the right answer in math, yet you don't show your work. You'd be like, if I show you all my work, if the answer is right? Yeah, but you didn't show your work. I'm like, that's a waste of time. You gotta sit there for 10 minutes this is the answer. I did it in my head. Yeah, but I don't know that. I just told you. But I need to see it. Oh, God. There you go. Fine. Give me a C average. I don't care. Yeah, that's good. You gotta get a C average on a paper you got every answer right on. Yeah, that makes sense. Find X. There it is. Yeah. You can't handle the truth. So I think people don't know how to deal with being idle, like it looks bad. I am unable to send people home with pay if they work too fast, but they can play on their phones or read. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. If they excel within the time frame that you give them, there was one year you had to go to summer school, and they basically gave you and it's no fault of our own. Basically, a passive-aggressive teacher failed him by 1 point for an entrepreneurial class that you excelled at. 100% profit. It's a long, involved story, so I'm not getting into it. But basically, they would just have you sit in a classroom, do worksheets for the summer. Okay? So they gave you basically a bunch of assignments that you had to do, blah, blah, blah. You finished basically, 2 months of work in a week. And they were just like, what? They couldn't leave me, let you go. So basically, you hung out on a computer and drew. You did doodles on their MS Paint program. But of course, the teacher comes in there, doesn't believe that you actually did all the work. And you're like, here you go. Here's all the work. You got everything done? Yes, absolutely everything. This is literally, unless you got more work for me, you want to give me more work? Go ahead. And dude, you were so belligerent with that person for failing you for 1 point and messing up your summer. You're like, I'm done here. Like literally, I went through dude, you went through everything. Dude, it was like 100 different lessons. She didn't think you'd be able to do it. Done. Everything was right. Done. They're just sitting there dumbfounded. I'm like, here's all your work. I'm going to go sit over there now. And it was cool because the teacher at the time that had to overlook the class was just like, no, literally, he's did all the work. He's like, it's done. Well, I guess we're just going to have to find something else for you to do. I'm like, bring it. I didn't see that teacher again. Like, they never came back. Because you know what? They didn't want to ruin their summer. And I was just like, that's it. Bleep you. Dude, it's so annoying when people do that. It's like that little pathetic use of power over you. I'm going to fail you by 1 point and mess up with your summer. Not for nothing. You know what? I made the best of it. 1, I got to stay in an air-conditioned classroom. Thank you. I had no air conditioning in my home. 2, I got to use MS Paint to my heart's content, and I was printing out pictures for the teacher who was there saying, wow, how did you do that? So there you go. I created art for people during the summer. Wow, you showed me. Anyway, some people don't care. I know people don't care. But... let's see. It's all part of the adventure of life. Yeah, adventure.
Te adoro.
Go.
I once spent an entire history class arguing with the teacher that it is not a privilege to work. It's a necessity in order to provide for yourself. In PA, you pay an occupational privilege tax.
What?
Basically being taxed. Thank you.
For being employed. Wow.
Have to name my character in an old RPG. What should I use? Thinking maybe my dude or fight me or janitor.
In an old RPG. How about problematic Bob? There you go. You may not get a lot of people to, in a group to raid with you because you can be problematic. She gave you a rent-free studio, essentially, basically, yeah. It's so weird. That was the other thing. What was the when you went to the Catholic school and all the nuns and priests hated you, yet you aced every flippin' exam they gave you in quote-unquote religion. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. How did he get 100 in there? I thought he was the spawn of Satan. Yeah. Anyway, she gave you rent-free studio, yeah. Dude, it was cool because I didn't have access to a computer at that point. So I got to do so much work on the computer. It was amazing to me. I got to learn all the programs and stuff, and I pushed it to the point where it just stopped working. And dude, that was great. It was basically like 1 week of paperwork, and then what was it? Seven weeks of goofing off on a computer in an air-conditioned room. I wasn't the type of you weren't the type of kid that was going to go running out and playing in the park in 90-degree heat. Yeah. Know the enemy. Yeah. I hated church school. Only went there for 2 years. You know what? Here's the thing. Even as a kid, it was easy to manipulate. No, we're talking. You're like a 12-year-old, okay, and you're just like. Okay, they think this. Why don't I just spout out what they say and, put that imaginary halo over my head and they'll think I'm great, even though I get, terrible grades because I'm bored out of my mind. Totally worked. Dude, you shouldn't be 12 years old and outsmarting teachers. That's not the way the education system should work. Public high school is really hard. Yeah, I would actually say it would probably be worse because you didn't have that, well, they're really good at religion kind of thing. But I don't know. I feel like I would have excelled regardless, or gotten really bored and just been like, whatever. Back in the 80s, I had a teacher that gave me spelling test every day because they did not believe I had dyslexia. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nothing like amplifying that.
I got exempt from religion class. Day one, I asked the priest if we only started with 3 people, Adam, Eve, and Cain. How did we end up with 7 billion since there is nothing that says other people were created by
the heavens. But here's the other thing about religion, and this is where it gets super, super interesting, is... Okay, because everyone goes back to the Big Bang Theory, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, that's our thing. It's like, for people who are anti-religion, who are just like, okay, God created this 7 days, all that other fun stuff. Even if you go back, like, okay, the Big Bang came from something, atoms, whatever, boom. Okay, where did those atoms come from? That came from this, that came from that. Eventually, something has to come from something. Right? And that's the interesting thing. And I'm not a super religious person, but even if it's aliens that manifested something that created eventually the Big Bang kind of thing, there is a force, even if it could just be an electrical current from something. Even that current had to manifest from something, It goes back to well, there was nothing. Well, nothing had to start something. It's interesting, right? Something had to happen. And that's the cool thing. That's that's the mystery I want to know. And people could say it's religious or whatever you want to see, scientific, blah, 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 blah. But there's always that one molecule that had to come from something, You got to go back. It's like the chicken and the egg kind of thing. What came first, chicken or the egg? Well, technically. No, but seriously, I'm saying on a grand cosmic scale. Pretty good. If you didn't have the answer, they didn't know, bleep. Yeah. Answer told me to get out. Get out! He told you to get out. You question things. Leave. But I'm in school. That's what I'm supposed to do. Not those kind of questions. The questions we want you to ask. Yeah, wait, what? There was not one single Big Bang. There was multiple Big Bangs. Yeah, but then where did it come from? And then you go back to that whole argument. You know, everything has to start from something. So even the very first Big Bang, multiple Big Bang, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Something has to come from something. You know? Returns while waiting for the oven to heat up. Hey, there you go. Always the egg. Yep, something has to come from something. Yeah. And whether it's an alien science project that went horribly wrong, I can imagine that. Like a bunch of aliens in school doing like a high school project. They're like, hey man, I'm going to make a bunch of, watch this, it's going to be cool. It's going to be I'm going to make a little galaxy. And here we go, humans. Good job, F. F minus. How could you get an F minus? You really failed. So we say, but it does. Nothing is still something. Yeah, but then where did that nothing come from? We're all in the Matrix. Yeah, I'm fine with that. To some people, Adam led the first through Adam and Eve. Yeah, it kind of depends. I mean, there's just so many things. I'm waiting for science to explain everything. You know? Because we don't know everything, so there's still room for improvement. Super religious people, even the alternative religion people who really get into it, freak me out a bit. Yeah, I think anyone who gets into anything way too much and takes it way too seriously, yeah, it'll freak you out. They could even be anime fans who take it too seriously. I've met some that are just, you're like, whoa, dude, settle down. You know, their veins start popping in their head when they start talking about like some anime series and stuff, and they get really angry. And it's like, it's okay. It's all right, relax. It's not okay. You know, that kind of thing. It's just, wow. Exactly, we have a concept of nothing. Yeah, there's got to be a concept of nothing. Yeah. Bruh, yeah. Science is the this is the anti-religion. Yeah, but it's, I think all of it's relative. I think there could be a little bit to be found in everything. It's just, we got to figure out on a universal scale what's what. Dude, even as a species, humans are like infants, okay? As far as things go. We haven't been around. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect? Yes, it's when everyone thinks somebody's died, but they haven't. But was the galaxy made the same time as Earth? What? No. Let's see. I'm a big fan of Supernatural. They won't start screaming at you if you write sigils wrong, right? Oh, God. Don't get me started on that, too. If we weren't around, there would be no nothing. Yeah, we wouldn't even, we'd be the Schrodinger's galaxy, you know? If you open a box, is it really dead? Some of the biggest science people eventually look to God because it's too hard to explain some stuff. Yeah, there's just weird things that happen, and you're just like, You know, whether you look to a particular thing or you're like, it's just science we don't know yet. You know, that kind of thing. It's a possibility. Hope says hi. Hope, what's up? There you go. Eating orange creamsicle. Nice. Orange. Yeah, cool. Dakota Warrior, what's up? How's it going? I thought that was a Vagoda effect. No, it's Mandela. Everyone thought Mandela was dead for some reason, but they're alive. The Vagoda, I don't think that's a thing. Vagoda effect. Pandora's box. Pandora's box. Yeah, who was the other one? The celebrity everyone thought was dead but is alive. It was recent. It was like, I think, trending for a while. Oh, I didn't know they were alive. Did the humans use 7% or question mark of brains? I think people use like 1% of their brains at this point. Yeah, as far as I see. Elvis? No, not Elvis. Because even if Elvis was alive after everyone thought he was dead, he's dead now. How old would Elvis be right now? He'd be like 85 or something, right? 90? What about the SNL quote? What about it? Isn't the Mandela effect like a super trippy thing? It depends on what you're using. The percent of the brain think is BS. You think so? I don't know. It would be interesting to see if there is that untapped potential of the human mind. You know, because I would love that. You know, I would love to access the rest of my brain, if that's true. I don't know if that would be considered the concept of perfection, because the interpretation of how people picture that entity is like they give him a beard. That's not my ideal vision of somebody, you know? Beard. It's like I figured a deity like that would have like a good access to really good razors. I feel like they'd be clean shaven all the time. See, so everyone's idea of perfection is completely different. You know? Franco's still dead. All right, well, that's fine. The percent of the brain is BS. It's just resting sometimes. Mr. Neil. Movie Lucy. You will be like the Lucy, movie Lucy. What? No, I don't want that. I feel like most religions are cult-like. Most of them are. Yeah, but I don't know. Everyone can learn something from it, but, you know, it just depends on how seriously you take it and whether you're going to start hurting people in the name of it. And that's where it gets weird. But we don't do religion here. I'll do science, but religion gets weird. The average IQ of the general populace may finally rise when designer babies can be done on a massive scale. But who wants that? Who wants a designer baby? You know? Do they have to have, like, logos on them and tags? Like, you know, made by fill in a blank? Because that'd be weird. Brado! There you go. Ricardo needs his own movie. What? Albert Einstein used 12%? Question mark. I don't know. Discount what percent of the brain used discounts redundancy also? What? Baby is without diseases. I don't know. There's something weird. As much as I like the Frankenstein aspect of splicing genes together or removing ones that might be bad, I'm curious as to what... There's always a drawback, okay? Always a drawback. It's kind of like... picture the genome as a puzzle, you know, that you put together. You can take a puzzle piece out because it may not look right, but then you got to put something back in there, you know? And I feel like it just, as a whole, it would look awkward, you know? And that's what I'm kind of like, what's going to happen here? If we take out, you know, oh, go.
You use 100% of your brain, just not all at once. Different parts are used at different time.
Well, then I want to use 100% all the time. Because then that's psychic powers, all right? I could have telekinesis, all right? If we all just work in unison up here. Come on, come on. Do it. I want psychic powers. I want scanner powers. Come on. Don't play people Jenga. Yeah.
Everyone uses 100% of brain. It's only you don't need 100% for tasks, like using hearing when tasting something.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people that if you throw bubblegum into the walking equation, it's a disaster. So, I don't know. I don't know how scientifically true that is. Do you think that aliens exist? I feel like we can't be the only life forms that exist in the galaxy. If aliens do exist, they are smarter than us, and they would not want anything to do with us. So, yes. There has to be aliens. You know? And if they have mastered intergalactic travel, they want nothing to do with us. We are basically the zoo they visit on safari, okay? You know, oh, look at that. Wow, look how organized they are. You know, basically like a colony of ants. Don't get too close, though, because they could bite. You know, that kind of thing. Because that's the way I feel about it, and I'm not a genius. 100% constant would result in burnout. I'm still waiting for burnout to happen, you know? Dude, I'm just constantly firing as much as possible. I'm just like, you know, I burn out when my body is just like, go to bed. You know? Think of the Star Trek Next Generation episodes where Barclay had a dominant gene that was triggered by treatment for an illness that caused everyone, in fact, everyone on the ship
Sorry,
over time, trying to
batteries
evolve
not
and form the
included.
species. Yeah, I don't want that.
Earth is the hillbillies of the universe.
Dude, that's... I think that's putting it generous, you know? You know, because I could deal with a local yokel kind of thing, but, you know, we'd be more like the cavemen of the universe, you know? Kind of like, bleh. Sky dish, you know, that kind of thing. It's, dude, we're just so Neanderthalic in our ways and mentalities that I think a superior intergalactic, you know, species is just like, dude, look at them. They still watch television. Look, music still gives them feels. That's hilarious if we understood what humor was. You know, that kind of thing. Seriously. Go.
I would have said something worse, but you know snowflake mod mode.
There you go. Yeah, well. Be nice. If you use 100% of your brain, you will be one with the Matrix. I don't know. I am on a computer a lot. We're chimps pulling ants out of the nest with sticks, pretty much. Gotta have designer babies. And how did that go out? South Park episode where it turns out Earth is an experiment where they play all kinds of species together to see what would happen. Yeah, it's like a reality TV show. Deleted message. Go.
Basically like your car, it has features you don't use 100% of the time. Each part has a specific use and only used at that time.
No, I use
Sorry,
my car all the
batteries
time.
not
All
included.
the parts, all the time.
There are no aliens. We are living in an early access game that has been running for nearly 14 billion years, without any patches.
Oh, so like Star Citizen. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, well, eventually we'll get an update or a patch. Before you know it, we'll have Alien DLC. That everyone will complain that the aliens are so overpowered that we're just the game. Hey, the game of Earth was cool until they added those overpowered aliens. You know, now it's like I can't even walk outside without getting shot in the face, man. It sucks. I thought you didn't drive. I could just sit in there and just rev the engine. Yeah, no, you rev the engine, you press on the brake at the same time, and then you turn on all the lights and then play with the windows. You know, move the stick around and then play with the seat. All at the same time. So the universe was made by EA. Run, everyone, run. There you go. Oh, man. Can we get the Xenomorph DLC? I don't think you would want that. I don't think it would be fun for a little while until they showed up on your doorstep or in your heating duct. Yeah. And operates on planned obsolescence that actually works. That car analogy. Car analogy. And we have that in real life. China uses CRISPR to make a set of twins immune to injury. They were born, and it was found out it would have a shorter lifespan. Yeah. There you go. Meanwhile, they're actually having like, didn't they quote unquote cure HIV in monkeys recently? Which I think is great. So good job trying to make them immune when they're so close to getting a vaccine for it completed.
Notice me.
Derp. Go.
What if South Park was right and Earth is just a reality show for the universe?
I don't know. Our ratings must be at an all-time high with the last couple of years. We're in like the Walking Dead season, you know? Before it was like Wolf of Wall Street kind of theme and all that stuff. Now we're Walking Dead.
Alien DLC would be nice, but having more in the universe could crash the system. It was made for Windows 98.
Yeah, right. We don't have the proper coding or RAM resources to support the DLC, so we're going to have to wait. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That was the best episode, in my opinion. Hey, you know. Did the CRISPR kids die already? How do they know? Lately, they have what? I have no idea. I don't keep up with crispy kids. Sorry, I've been absent lately. I've been missing streams lately, but I have had a lot of crappy IRL garbage going on. But it seems to get a handle on all the garbage to get back to normal. Core. I don't know. Whatever's happening, boom, good vibes. May it all clear up soon, and may your life get back to normal. Boom, like this. Yay. What's that? I know. Do what you got to do. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not trying to start anything, but there's a reason I decided not to drive. No, because, well, all right, here's the thing about driving. One, we grew up in New York. You basically walk everywhere, all right? When we moved out in New York, we're like, there's no place to go. Quite literally, there's no place to go. I can Uber it. I don't have to pay car insurance. I don't have to have the upkeep on a car, gas, all that garbage. What am I going to do? I got no place to go. I'm so antisocial, I don't even want to drive anywhere. Plus, drivers have gotten progressively worse over the last decade. So, you know, me not being on a road will be a good thing. Let's see. See, I totally understand, but it was just a question. No, basically, driving to me is a hassle. It's a nuisance, and I don't like the way other people drive on a road. I'd rather walk where I need to, and if I can't walk, Uber. You know, at that point, get a cab. I don't care. You know, it's like, who wants that upkeep of insurance and all that other stuff? And if I'm on a car and there's an accident, somebody else is driving. Okay, so yeah, it's got nothing to do with me. You guys figure it out with your insurance. I'm going to go back to work. They discovered why lab rats and monkeys and pigs don't work one for one for human diseases, because we have a rose neuron within our brain and genetics that causes human-only diseases not to work the same as
Actually,
animals.
all the DLC has been put in, it happened to be on a different server, and the admin forgot the password to restart to make it happen.
Yeah, I don't think you want to reboot the planet quite yet. Not when I'm on it. At least let me close my account first. Let's see. Thank you. No, trust me, no one actually wants to do it, but most of us have to do the job and such. Yeah, that happens. Dude, driving is. I don't know. It's again, people are just when self-driving cars become the norm. Maybe I'll dip my toe into the, driving arena. When insurance rates are like negligible because hey, everything's driving itself. Yeah. But then they're gonna try to finagle a way to keep auto insurance legit, even after everything becomes like a 99.9% safety kind of thing. Boom. Oh, wow. I've almost been on for 3 hours. Oh, geez. All right, we got to wrap this up. I can feel it. I was like, why is my throat a little sore? But not before. Have a little bit more coffee. Which is now gone. The coffee is gone. It's over. The coffee ended. Let's see. I have a driver's license, but I don't have a car. I can't be asked to drive. To be honest, whatever. Go.
If it wasn't for the fact I purposely live in the country away from people, I wouldn't drive.
Yeah, exactly. Right? That's kind of pointless. Go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Zograd. I'm ready. What's up? Ready for what? Oh, you're streaming. Oh, even dim and streaming. There you go. Let's just say.
You.
Oh.
Yeah, I will not be in a self-driving car. I forget to update the navigation and it drives me off a cliff.
Well, it should do that automatically. Everyone has a fear of automation. I find that amazing. You have a fear of... No, for people who have a fear of automation, I don't think you realize how much stuff is automated on a daily basis. There's so much stuff that happens without you knowing.
Self-driving cars would eliminate insurance. It would be basically all Uber or taxi. You pay for a trip and a car shows up and takes you.
That's what I want. That's what I want in my life. I would love it. I would love it. I think it's the way everything should be working at this point, But I mean, I get the fact that like people are gonna cling on to their cars. You have your gearheads and all that other stuff, and I understand that. It's your hobby, it's your passion, and I don't think that should be taken away from anybody. But for everybody else who just wants to get around and not be bothered with the arduous, bulky responsibilities of insurance and licenses and, gas and maintenance and all this. Yo, here's $20. Take me where I need to go. Okay? That's all. Why not? Because everything else is just, it's this giant trap of you being sucked into cars and payments and, insurance. It's just these reoccurring fees for everything for perpetuity. Until your license inevitably gets taken away from you.
Scary skeletons. Boo.
I saw a guy asleep behind the wheel while car driving due to automaton car.
Yeah, well, they're not there yet. That's the thing, is you do have to be awake when your car is driving. And that's the thing. But, again, people are like, dude, that used to happen back in the day with people who, what do you call it? Cruise control. Oh, it's cruise control. I guess it drives itself, and somebody would have an RV and go back to take a nap while the car's slowly veering off the road. Yeah. True story. Let's see, I don't disagree, but I love my pickup truck. Oh, dude, again, it's like there are people who use it for work and all that stuff, but okay, for somebody like me who's like, okay, I want to go to this store. Okay. I mean, like, just, I want to go to this park, but it's further than I can walk, What's the problem? I know there are people who use vehicles for, utility, but I am not a utility vehicle user, I'm not saying like, bulldozers and things like that should be automated because that's weird. You need that fine tune. Let's see. Johnny Cab. I like Johnny Cab. Johnny Cab was cool. It's just you can't mess with it. And that's what people have a fear of. Oh, wait, I got to be civil and not just try to duck out on a fare?
Thank
They're
you.
like, no. Yeah.
What you mean I didn't win the wet t-shirt contest? I ate more than anyone else.
I don't think you're... What? Weirdo. Thank you, Cameron. Hope you're doing
A
well.
human did a thing.
Go.
I'm waiting for jetpacks and flying cars. Too much traffic on the roads. Need it to be like the Fifth Element.
Oh, dude, you know how bad the insurance is going to be? Everyone's insurance will go up. If you have flying cars, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, car insurance, your taxes will go flying because all you need is one car to fall out of the sky, go through your house, into the neighbor's car, and explode on public property. Dude, everything is just going to go boom. You know, you think insurance is expensive now. Forget about flying cars. I wouldn't trust flying cars, not until we get self-driving vehicles on the road. You know, I don't trust people. If I've learned anything from the last couple of years, our people cannot be trusted. They cannot. Absolutely not. So, and for as much as people say, oh, everyone's trying to tell us what to do and stuff like that, a lot of people cannot be trusted to do the right thing. And I think applying that to driving is a safe bet. Because I've seen people go like 70 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour, you know, zone. I've seen 50 in a school zone, which you're really not supposed to do. And dude, I'm telling you, self-driving cars would just be like, boom. This is a 20 mile an hour zone. You can only go 20. That's it. Stop. You know? Don't tell me how to drive. Well, you're driving terribly, so stop it. Let's see. I almost got hit by at least... yeah, there's been an increase in pedestrians getting hit locally for us. And we're just like, oh, great. More incompetent driving. That's what I need. What about the Jetsons cartoon? Well, if we're that advanced, then I have cities in the sky, like Cloud City, and I can hang out with Lando Calrissian, then that's fine. But we're not there yet. I heard the reason for insurance company commercials isn't for trying to get people to buy. It is to keep the people they have. Why? Bum, bum, bum. I was good with it, but when I came to clearly, absolutely no effort being made to change the situation. Very stressful, and you don't realize it until years later. I don't know what's going on there. Talk to you later. See you Wednesday. Later. Go. DJ Goldie. Go. Oh, my bag did not get lost. I'll ask around at the post office probably tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. Vegas says 45 mile per hour school zones during school hours. That is scary dangerous. But okay, for us it's like 20 locally. So when people are zooming by at 50, that's super dangerous, especially for kids. And I'm not a think of the children type person. You know? I figure if anything, that'll test their reflexes. You know? But anyway, I'm just saying. I think we should recertify for driving every few years because laws change. Yeah. It's 25 miles per hour in the school zone. Well, it's 20 over here. Or 15. 15. Yeah, we had a person, because Dawn is a very good driver, and we get to a school zone, and if it's like 15 miles an hour, she will drop down to 15 instantly. And then you got people behind us, like, tearing their hair out, trying to go around a double line in a school zone to get around us. And it's like, are you mad? Dude, you know how super illegal that is? Like, if a cop pulls you over, you are done. Like, good luck with that license. Yeah. I do believe I shall dance today. It doesn't matter that I am full of bagels. Well, we'll give you more bounce. There you go.
Honestly, some people need to take driving tests all the time or at least after accidents or violations, and if they fail, not allowed behind a wheel.
Oh, speaking of which, before we raid Evie, there's there's this thing, right? I never even knew this was a term. There was like, what do they call them? Like repeat offenders for driving, and I forget what the term is. They are so bad at driving that they literally have their license taken away. Yet, I've seen this on cops numerous times. They're like, oh, do you have a blah, blah, blah kind of thing? And I forget what it is. It's like they're so dangerous on the road that they take their license away because they've had so many accidents. And yet they get into a car and continue to drive without a license. So I forget what that term is called. God, what's it called? No, not suspended. There's an actual term.
People should be retested every 5 years to keep the privilege of driving.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of people think of it as a right and not a privilege. So that's where it gets a little hectic. We get into ego here. You know? No, not DUI, not a drunk thing. Basically, they are just so dangerous that basically, I know it's called like getting your license revoked, but essentially you are such a bad driver, they will not let you have a license for like another 5 years. You know, that kind of thing. That's how bad of a driver they would have to be. And I forget that. I forget what it's called. Not revoked. Not revoked. It's an actual term. Like
Hotkey time at PG.
There you go.
Hit it. Do it now.
Just give me a second. No, but there's a thing. Yeah. There's a, what's the term? Oh, God. It's like a three-letter thing. It's like a blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, you're a blah, blah, blah. I think it's repeat offender driving or something. No, not ROD. I don't think it's called ROD. Oh, you're a ROD? Repeat offended driving. No, it's something along those, reckless endangerment. Yeah, it could be a WED or something like that. Reckless endangerment driver or something like that. That sounds more in line to what I'm looking for. But I'm like, wow, if you're so bad at driving that you get your license taken away, you're labeled as just awful, you know, and then you still go out and drive, they should just literally incarcerate you for the duration of your life at that point. Seriously. Driving on a suspended license. No, not RSD, really stupid driver. That also stands for Record Store Day, RSD. God, I got to look that up. It might be a police term, so that's probably why I'm not remembering it. But, you know, RSD seems pretty decent. Habitual offender. Habitual offender. Yeah, there you go. That's it. The habitual offender thing. Yeah, they have like, they're constantly getting in trouble, either speeding tickets or running people over or something like that. Yeah. Habitual offender, traffic repeat offender. There you go. Thank you. Mariner, thank you. That's it. It's the habitual offenders that are constantly and literally, they, even though they get their license taken away, they go out and drive. You know? Like, how? You know? And then they get pulled over and they're like, well, yeah, you know, I'm a habitual offender, but, you know, whatever. If it's somebody, it's manslaughter, life in prison. No, I mean, there's circumstances involved, but dude, I gotta tell you, yo, DUI, done. I would say never let them drive again. Because the amount of just, oh God, the lack of forethought and reasoning in somebody who goes out specifically to drink, gets plastered, and then gets into their car, that is just, it is mind-boggling. I would rather just crash somewhere, sleep it off, or call a cab and then pick up the car later. You know, and I know a lot of people, you get that overinflated sense of I can do anything when you're drunk kind of thing. But yo, I mean, that is just, please, never drive again. That it boggles my mind, because you hear all the stories about people getting hurt. You know, of course, nothing happens to the drunk driver. It's just like a car is filled with family members, you know. Oh God, it's ridiculous. Now PG can sleep at night knowing what the term meant. Yeah, I probably would have looked it up after. I totally would. I'm missing a foot because someone T-boned me while I was riding my motorcycle home. See, this is what I mean. You know? Man. Go.
The thing is this, if you wanted people to stop driving without a license is simple. It has a swipe part, then you have to have a legit one and swipe it to activate the car.
You don't think they're just going to get their friend to do it? Nah, man, I just got to go down the road. Just, you know, swipe your card. Or it'll figure out a way to hack it through a YouTube video. I mean, that's essentially what it's going to come down to. Everyone will bypass these safety features just because, you know? It's kind of like when people who have to blow into their car just to make sure that they're not drunk, they'll just get their friend to do it, you know? And their friends would be dumb enough to do it, you know, and just, there you go. Yeah. Dude was like 70 years old, too. Oh, God. Yeah. I heard the average is 1 out of 10 drivers out on the road are intoxicated. Yeah, I can see that. That's scary as hell. You know, that is scary if you think about it. Like, and it's weird because like the few times you would go to a restaurant like during the day to have lunch, you would definitely see people just sitting at the bar, you know, drinking, having a couple of drinks, and then getting into their car to go back to work because they're on their lunch break. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. So it's crazy out there, but yeah. I don't know. Wherever you're doing, especially during the holiday season, you're going to have a lot of drivers who haven't driven a lot, driving around for the holidays. So be careful and be mindful, especially if you're going to a godforsaken mall. There's a lot of accidents in malls just because, like, you get those people that haven't driven anywhere, but now they got to go out and gift gifts. Yeah, because they don't know how to use Amazon or something. Old people shouldn't drive. It kind of depends. You know, I think when you're older, you should get retested just for safety, not only your own, but everyone else's. You know? It does amaze me that there aren't more accidents.
I only once drove drunk. I honestly do not remember how I got home.
What?
I just remember waking up in my bed and didn't get into an accident. It scared me to the point I never drove drunk again. I admit it was stupid.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like one of those things where you're like, dude, you totally lucked out on that. I mean, if things went sideways just even a little bit, dude, your whole life would be completely different. And I've heard enough stories to be scared, have the crap scared out of me, you know? Like, you know, missing limbs and just living with, like, you might have killed somebody. God.
Right now a license is not required, only keys are. And keys are easier to get than a license.
Yep.
Biometrics that constantly check so can't cheat the system.
Yeah, but then you're going to have those people who are like, they shouldn't have this in my car. It's a privacy issue. You know, and then it's going to be this whole thing. It's just, nobody, we can't progress if everyone's a whiny little booger. Okay? So yeah. But with that, hey, be safe. We got to wrap this up. E.B. Dimon is like tapping their little artistic pencil saying, hurry to bleep up. I got things to draw. I fear driving in the snow because the other drivers are idiots. Yep, agreed. It is a privacy issue. Here we go. See? Well, you know what? If you commit like crimes against vehicular humanity, then where does your privacy end? You know? As far as I'm concerned, if you've already gotten a DUI, you have no vehicular privacy, because now your quote unquote privacy could hurt other people. So hey, dude, you know, I think at this point privacy is a privilege. You know, I think people got to earn that at this point. Like, you know, when you're a kid and your parents would just bust into your room whenever, you know, because you know you could be lighting your little sister on fire because you're bored. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. I think adults, unfortunately, are in that same boat where you have to have a parental unit check up on them to make sure they're not, you know, reattempting a jackass stunt they saw on the movie or something. You know, you think it ends with kids, but no, adults get them too. I know nobody likes hearing it, but it's truth, because you look out there and you see all these stories. It's crazy. Just not sure what to say. What do you mean you don't know what to say? Talk about stuff, you know? Here's what you do. Evie, take 5 minutes and look up news stories. There you go. And talk about whatever you feel comfortable talking about. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Cue up some ducky gifs. Go.
Have a good Sunday, PG and chat. See you next stream.
There you go. All right.
You have chosen wisely.
Hey.
21 consecutive months of following. Keep up the good work, PG.
Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you. Technically, it says 32. Why does it say 21? It's 32. Blackbird, 32 moons. Just saying. Go. All right, where's my outro music? Got to get this going. Dun, 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 dun. I should have this queued up. I never hotkeyed this. Oh God. Oh, wrong pen. Man. Derp.
Thank you for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you on stage in love.
We shall see. Yeah. But anyway, hey, if you're out there driving around for the holidays, be safe and stuff like that. And I don't know. Try to be a good person. Don't overspend this year either. Yeah, don't go buying gifts for everybody on the planet. Well, times are tough for everybody. Yeah. E.B. Demon's gonna be streaming. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah. So art, I think. Tell me words. Oh, it's Apollo. Thank you. There you go. Wow.
Have a great day, PG. Smile. Glad I could stop by and watch.
There you go. Demo Man, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And this one.
Take care, everyone. Jim, good vibes.
Be well. Stay safe. All that fun stuff. Raid and Evie in 3, 2, 1.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.